Welcome, individual.
In town, right? And he had a kid with him, didn't he?
Yeah, that's right. The house in the abandoned West Stands. The boy with him was around 10 years
Welcome.
old.
I definitely didn't almost miss.
Maybe it's another kidnapped kid.
Yeah, either that or he's got a son of his own. Not a comforting thought in any case. Both of them vanished a while ago. Haven't been heard or seen since. Let's you and I take a walk over to Kellogg's last known address. See if we can snoop out where he went.
Security doesn't really go to that part of town, but you two should still be careful.
I always am.
All right.
Welcome.
Didn't want Ellie to hear this, but I think you should know. Everything I dug up about Kellogg before his disappearance? Bad news. He's more than just a mercenary. He's a professional. Quick, clean, thorough. Has no enemies. They're all dead. 9-1 odds says he's on man. More than just good at identifying his distinguishing features. The M.O. is all him as well. Leading a small team to kidnap a baby and leaving one of the parents alive for later? Not many mercs in the Commonwealth can pull that off.
Oh, how many do we have in here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's good enough for me. God. How's everyone?
I'm fine.
Beep.
Thanks.
Excellent, excellent. I just need to get a few more monsters in here, and we'll be good to go.
Here we are. Keep an eye out, will you? See if I can pick up something. One heck of a lot. You give it a try.
Don't think I can pick this. Won't be able to pick this.
See that platform in the distance? See the entrance? That'll be the elevator for the mayor. Just go ask around there.
Where's Jake? Jake said he was going to be here.
Jake is a fucking liar.
Oh my god. Kill him.
I presume.
I believe it.
What are you doing? Trying to find out why the mayor must have been one of the same suspicious people I am. Nothing reception area, Miss Piper. The mayor needs to make time for more responsible citizens.
I was just leaving anyway.
The mayor's receiving visitors as long as they aren't members of the house. Did you need help?
Who do I talk to if I need to find a key to a house that's been locked up?
If you're talking about a property that the city has seized, we only have one on the books. Mr. Kellogg's old house. You'd have to ask the mayor directly if you want the keys.
I'll talk to the mayor.
He set aside time to talk to petitioners all day. Best of luck.
Mayor McDonough.
Ah, yes, I remember you, our new arrival. I wish I was in your shoes, getting to see our glorious city for the first time.
Okay.
So, got that airline food.
Yeah.
I'm
Bitch.
looking for a key to a house
Stop
in the city.
playing
I assume
Tetris.
the mayor's office has a
Get
key.
in here.
Besides, every citizen in my city has a right to their privacy. Now, if you did have a key, only the owner can ask for it. That's my final word.
I like to be back in like 1 minute when I was
Please, Mayor McDonough.
upstairs.
This man Kellogg kidnapped my baby. I need to find him.
I see. I'm sorry. However horrible the crimes this Mr. Kellogg may have committed, your work alone isn't all.
So that's it? You're not going to help?
Security is part of the squabbles and misfortunes of the Commonwealth. I can't betray that for anything.
Fine. Thanks for nothing.
I know it's specific. I have to think of all the people of Diamond City, not just the needs of one person.
I'm here. No, you.
No, you.
No, me.
I'm back.
No, you.
I'll fucking kill you.
Do it, bitch.
Why do you want it so badly anyway?
All I want to do is find my baby. The man who owned that house kidnapped him.
You do seem like a sweetheart. All right. I'm just going to leave this key on my desk and forget it.
Alright. Alright, here we go. Guess Jake's not fucking coming. What a bitch. Alrighty, here we go. Looking at. Hold on, actually. Give me 5 minutes, hold on.
Okay, then I'll be right back.
Roger.
You're saying 5 minutes. I'm gonna take a piss. I'll be right back.
You dare.
I have arrived.
Hey,
Welcome.
we
You're
were
taking
waiting
5 minutes.
specifically for you.
Why were you waiting specifically for me? You
We
wouldn't know if I
weren't.
was. Yeah, you wouldn't know if I even was gonna show up.
Yeah, speaking of, where were you yesterday? Did
Okay, I have an excuse. So Theo used an @here ping, but both times he used it, I wasn't there, so I never saw the ping.
Wait,
When
what?
I got on later, I saw your messages and I saw the session had already ended. I was like, ah, shit.
Wait, how does the here ping work? Do you need to be online?
Yeah, you have to be online in Discord, I think.
Oh shit. Wait,
I
that's
didn't.
stupid.
I honestly, I didn't know that. I thought I was just like here, as in like,
Yeah, everyone in that,
yeah.
everyone that has access to that channel, basically.
No,
That's how I would think it would work. But
no, I mean that just is whatever. That's just what everyone does. I'm a Discord expert. I'll have you know. And yet, I still don't know my own Discord password. So the day I get logged out of Discord is gonna be a dark day.
The end.
Maligos will be no more.
I'm logged in on my phone, so we got like 2 chances.
Also, you could just like tell them to send you an email and probably fix it. But
Hopefully. What if I tell them to send me an email and they go no? Like, what do I do?
no, we don't like you.
Like, hey, can you guys email me? I can't get my... Fuck you, bitch. Oh, alright.
Jake doesn't know the password to his Discord.
Oh. How do you not know the password to your Discord?
Because I'm always signed in. I don't get signed out. I got signed out.
That is actually the
my
fairest
laptop,
argument I've ever heard in my life.
and I can't sign back in. I don't know how to get back in on my laptop. So
Sometimes I get signed out randomly, but I know my password, so it's
it's
fine.
scary. Well, the thing is, so I should know my password because I have like a cycle of like 4 passwords I use. But I've used all of them, and I can't. None of them work. So
Oh
it's like,
shit!
Don't you fucking hate it when that happens?
Past Jake was not looking out for future Jake.
I'm like, wait.
That
The
asshole.
thing is, I've been signed out of Discord before, and I've gotten back in, so I don't understand. Like, I should know.
Alright, well, Jake, now that you've learned that I've hacked you, I have a list of demands.
You can have my fucking Discord.
Damn.
Although I warn you, I'm a little bit of a big deal in Discord HQ.
I care not.
He's also in some really questionable servers.
Oh, that's that part.
Implying that I'm not?
I'm in a lot of strange servers.
What questionable servers are you in, Peyton?
I don't want to talk about it.
Understood.
You're not there, which means that you don't need to know that I'm there.
Take me to that son of a bitch.
Wouldn't that be awkward? You just like look in the welcome channel of some weird fucking Discord. One of your friends is there. Oh,
the best part is like, hey, why are you here? I could ask you the same.
The first thing I'd do if I saw that, I'd ping them. Hey, what's up?
Yeah. Add Peyton. Sup, bitch?
Oh, God. Is Leo even here?
You weren't here, so
Said
he left.
5 minutes.
He said
All
5
right.
minutes, but I
I'm
think that was
back.
more
It's
than
5
minutes ago.
minutes.
Welcome back, Leo.
I said that at 7:10, and then now 7:15.
All
That
right,
is 5 minutes.
I'll
All
be
right.
back in 5 minutes.
Leo,
Well, that sucks. Jake,
Leo,
Ham,
I haven't done my homework
Yeah.
yet.
Theo,
Ah,
Robin,
Yes, it's
Hayden.
midnight.
The grave calls.
Chase,
Here.
Mitchell.
Oh, no.
Here.
Excellent.
And you can't log into your fucking Discord.
What?
So
He's in it right now.
Hey guys,
on his
you know
phone.
this. Yeah, this is how I normally talk on Discord.
Some things never change.
Oh, well, because I'm upstairs right now. I'm logged on Discord on my downstairs computer and my phone, but just not on my laptop. But I don't use my laptop for it.
Excellent.
So
All
in
right.
other
So
words,
previously,
Wait.
you guys.
Wait,
Go ahead.
Previously, you guys had.
wait.
Hold on.
Leo,
Let me hack into Peyton's recording software.
Leo,
Yes,
I haven't done my homework.
that's okay.
It's due at midnight.
Just
That
do it
sounds-
right now.
Sounds like a personal problem.
I know, I am doing it right now.
Yeah, see, it's fine.
Well, Leo is
Just
telling
wait
me
till
to
I
play
invite you
Tetris
to a total
instead of
war
doing
game.
it.
You're a bad
Anyway.
influence, Leo.
I'm about to fight a Massachusetts and kill Jake. Oh my fucking god!
I can't believe he did me like that.
I hate you.
Also, Theo, still not your fault. Plus, I've already finished all my homework. So you can't do it to me again.
Anyway, previously you guys had stopped for to weather out a storm and fought
Oh,
some
yeah.
jealous water elementals. Peyton got blessed, and I think that was it.
Yeah, we really did not do anything.
That's
Sure
it's
didn't.
okay. That's okay because the rest of your trip goes pretty much without any hinges or cinches or anything.
Oh my god, you mean
Like-
this caravan that was supposed to get attacked didn't get attacked? I actually am so mad.
Well, you let me finish.
Okay.
For the most of the trip, you guys were like right here, right? For right here, you know, and it went mostly without a hitch until you got right about here.
Great.
Yeah, we were Ridge, and then it was bad.
Yeah.
We had time to rest, right?
Yes, you guys took a long the rest.
The large rest.
All right, boys, I'm ready to lay down another smackdown.
Damn it. I was hoping I was gonna have an upside of having more spells than you, but we got the long rest anyway, so let's fucking do.
Protection paladin, smile.
Long rest, smile. No longer exhaust.
I have
That's
two more
right.
smites to burn, even though I was like, I probably won't be using these because I'm supposed to use them for protection.
Right. So as you guys are traveling, I don't have a picture for it, but I'm sure you guys can picture it. As you guys are traveling, the caravans all suddenly come to a stop. Ahead of you, the road seems to just kind of dip down into what appears to be a large wetlands, pretty much.
You.
Yay! I don't remember how the caravan person talked, but he has a voice
I think it was
nonetheless.
like semi-gruff. Kind of a dickhead.
Kind of a dickhead. something or other.
Something shit lips on.
Shit lips, I don't know.
Actually, yeah, I think that was his voice.
I don't like this. This is the road we've always taken.
Bloody apologies.
This wasn't here before. This is a jungle.
Yeah, that's likely due to
Okay,
magic.
let's track it.
What do you propose? Oh, you know what had happened? You guys had taken the long route. I forgot about that. You guys had taken the long route because there was pitfall traps. That was the last thing that happened.
Yes.
That's what happened. Yeah. Excellent. Okay, so you guys went down the long road. Nothing happened until this point. All right. Well, what do we do now?
Presumably, we press on and.
I cast detect magic as a ritual. That's what I do.
We wait.
Are you
for
gonna
10
say
minutes.
anything, or you just? All
Well,
right,
they've
so
seen me, they know what this is. They've seen me do it before. What?
Yeah.
Karen guy
Just-
doesn't
just
know
See
what
that
the fuck
start?
you do.
All right, cool.
No, I've done it on this trip.
Have you?
Yeah.
He does it every 2 seconds.
Okay.
That's the power of ritual detect magic.
Yeah. If you're not using it every opportunity, you're just stupid, right?
Objectively worse than cantrip detect magic.
As you cast detect magic, once you cast detect magic, you are just overloaded sensorily as this whole terrain in front of you says in big bright letters, illusion.
Holy shit!
Yeah. All the magic.
That's fake.
Big news. What? What do you mean it's fake? It's clearly right here.
It's an illusion.
Alright, how do you stop an illusion?
I'm gonna get a little bit closer, Leo.
Okay. Yep.
So describe it to me. Right, where am I detecting the magic? What is this landscape?
Right in front of you, these wetlands. And it's like the road kind of just looks like it dips into the water, like going just like, into nothingness. Into nothingness of water. Hello.
Hi.
Hi, Starmie.
All right. Well, I don't need daggers anymore. I'm gonna pull out a dagger and I'm gonna huck it into the illusion.
Okay. Make an investigation check. Okay. It looks like. Wait, hold on. So you just huck it into it. There really isn't like a ripple, but it does disappear in your eyes.
Do I hear anything?
You hear a thud.
Does it sound like it took a while to land?
No.
So strange.
Do we just throw stuff at it and that breaks it?
Well, no, I was thinking maybe it was covering a pitfall or something, but maybe the road just continues as normal and this is here for some reason. I suppose a distraction for some sort of ambush, maybe? I'm not sure.
Could there be like 30 guys all hiding behind it?
I suppose, well... How powerful is this magic, Leo?
What do you mean how powerful? What is...
Does it seem like really powerful?
Detect magic spits out what approximate power level a spell or effect is.
Approximately 4th level.
I mean, it's not like Dragon Breath can be an actual spell, so...
Dragon Breath is a spell.
Not Dragon Breath, though.
Oh, Dragon Breath, no, but Dragon Breath is a spell.
Dragon Breath, the spell is not exactly a fire dragon's breath.
Okay, well... Chase definitely doesn't know a 4th level illusion magic spell. That's like... that someone could hide behind. Does Volmar?
Roll, Arcana?
Yes! Oh.
You remember? Oh. Theo! Olga, you remember? Olga, you remember? I'm gonna assume, Chase, that any information you gained about the spell you were, like, blurting out to people.
Yeah, I mean...
Okay.
I have no reason not to tell them.
Okay. So, Theo, or Olga, you remember back when you were studying for the ACTs for wizardry. You remember of a 4th level illusion that could be the cause of this. So you go up to the edge and you will make me an investigation check.
All right.
Excellent. You're not sure because you can't concentrate hard enough, but you're quite certain this could be maybe hallucinatory terrain. That word. Big words.
Hallucinatory?
Yeah.
Hallucinatory. Terrain. Hallucinatory.
Big illusion terrain.
I will pass the aforementioned information on.
That means nothing to me. Does that mean
Could
anything
someone
to
hide
any of
behind
you?
that, Leo?
Not really. Not great. Not the greatest.
Yeah, well, to be honest with you, I don't know why it's here then.
Can't we just like go through it then if it's an illusion?
If someone wants to volunteer to check it,
That's it. I will volunteer. I did well last time.
Perfectly okay with going.
We have 3 volunteers.
Get like jumped and attacked and
yeah, well, I'm fine with taking us in there. Let's not take the cart.
I'll take care of those raiders.
At least, not for now.
Okay,
Yes,
so
I'm
who?
fine with the cart, but
So
not
what is
everyone
happening?
volunteered to walk in. I'm gonna walk in.
Okay.
likewise, and Arlen will hang out with me.
I'm going to
Alright.
ready my shield before I walk in.
I will follow closely behind the dog.
Okay. I don't need this many. Okay, the first person walking in, so Peyton.
Yeah.
As you walk in, holding your shield up in front of you, you step into the water and there's nothing. And you then, understanding, there's a little correction in your brain where you can see now what the illusion is affecting. It just looks kind of like kind of superimposed on top of the terrain. So you do realize this is all an illusion. There's no water. It's just ground. But as you walk forward, let me know if any of these hit.
Alright. No. Yes. Yes. No. No. Yes.
Okay.
You're just. I'm confused.
No.
Alright. So
I
that
assume
one.
we have advantage. Do
So
they
which
have
one?
Advantage or not?
Yeah, they should have
yeah.
advantage.
Yes.
So yeah. So second, third, and then the 5th.
All right, you all watch as arrows, cross bolts, are shot into Chalet. Well, you figured it out, and now we're gonna switch to. All right, Fred, roll initiative.
I am still.
Oh, actually, so I need you guys down here.
Wow, I've never seen this map
Oh,
before.
I've never seen this map.
Yeah.
Shut
Never
the
seen
fuck
it
up.
in my life.
Don't.
Where are we at?
At the bottom. Yes.
Well, I was behind him and was with
Initiative.
me. Ah,
I should
don't jump
probably
over there.
get the initiative thing out. There you
I will be right back. Briefly.
I have a question.
go. I may have an answer.
What the fuck are we doing?
Being
Oh.
shot currently. Ooh, and rolling a fat shit. initiative.
You guys are currently transporting this caravan
Get fucked.
to a different city.
I mean, I did
Okay.
get shot by
Um,
3 crossbow bolts. So
Let's see what happened. You guys fought some water elementals after a water nymph blessed Peyton, and the water elementals got jealous.
Oh wow, Peyton.
I was too handsome. Too charismatic. This is what happens when I play charisma character.
So that's it. That's all I missed from last night.
Yeah.
We did not do much.
Sorry for being late, by the way. I went to the gym, and then my dad was like, "Oh, you gotta mow the lawn after you got back." So I'm like, "Okay, I mowed the lawn, and I'm here."
Nice.
You should have mowed the street too.
God damn it! You're right.
Also, I'm not gonna say I desperately need healing, but I am at 6 health.
What? You're at 6?
Yeah, I have 32 health.
No,
Did we
joke's
level
on
up
you.
last session or no?
No.
Not anymore.
Okay. Just making sure. All right.
Also, wait,
Oh yeah,
why
I
is the
gotta
joke
roll.
on-
initiative.
Don't worry, Peyton. If you get knocked out, I have 5 berries. I'll give you.
Oh, I fucking
Yeah.
did it, dude.
Hey man, if we take a long rest, I haven't just one off. by
That's
now.
the highest initiative I've rolled this yet, dude.
Did we take a long rest? I thought we only took a short one, but
You took a long rest.
no, I have all my I have all my spells. Apparently, past Jake knew what we were doing.
But yeah,
Can we get a close up on that bandit model?
Jake,
The
I took
bandit?
26 damage in that fucking getting shot because I got crit twice. So
There you go.
yes, I'm at very low health.
Wow.
Yeah, we'll be
Is that
fine.
from Hearthstone?
I will be fine.
Yes.
Well,
Look, this
you've used this one before.
I have, yes.
No.
It's Yu-Gi-Oh, Dylan?
That is Yu-Gi-Oh. That is from the that is Dante from Dante's Inferno. Whatever that arc is called. Of the Abyss, I think. Something of the Abyss or something.
What Delisso's Inferno based on that?
Yeah, it's based on Dante's Inferno.
Why is he here?
Because he's he's different from the other ones. These are just regular bandits. He's different.
He's so random.
He's so quirky.
Hold on. I have to.
Are you emo?
A little bit.
Dude, he's emo.
And then I'm just gonna roll 2. I'm gonna group this guy and this guy. There you go. So we'll have the left and the right.
Hayden just got hit by 18 billion arrows and is currently almost dead.
Ironically, only 3 of them actually did damage.
I'm back.
Iron Tank.
Get up, boys!
What the fuck? They rolled highest on initiative. They're cheating.
Only one of them did.
Alright, so this is from the
Do we
left
see all of them, by the way?
Yes, you can pinpoint where.
They shot
Wow,
me
these guys
numerous
suck.
times. I hope you can see them.
Like, oh, we shot at him. No
What
more
if they use
snow.
bonus action to hide?
Yeah, they suck.
They suck. They're just
So
bandits.
you never know. Maybe they're like in the bushes. And,
These
like,
are all the ones you can see. Then, how about that?
Who are those
Okay.
firing?
Does that also happen to be all of them?
Jeremy didn't take his certification course to be a ninja.
Is that
These
shooting
3
at?
are firing at the front. So pay them.
To me? Those
Yeah.
all miss.
Okay. Well, and then we're gonna boogie.
Now, let me go get my sparkly pants. Where are you going?
Calico.
Hello. Who's I?
Here's you.
Alright. I'm gonna sling some spells, dude.
Whoa. Gnarly, bro.
Oh, dude.
Okay, I'm going to twin spell guiding bolt on dude and dude.
Okay. Oh dear.
Oh dear.
Oh dear.
See it?
Yeah.
Nice. Big. They duck behind some trees, and your spells miss.
I know how to use my thingy law, so I'll just let it be.
As a large oof.
Alrighty.
I need some Vardic inspiration, dude.
Dude. We're rolling.
Well, I haven't taken my turn yet.
At least you have health.
Alright, let me see here. So I'll start it off by... Hang on, I have to read something. I will...
Suck a dick.
Those are later plans, not this time
Keep
around.
that to yourself,
Yeah,
Leo.
that's your
Come on,
job,
buddy.
Leo.
Okay.
You can't just force your job on other people.
I guess.
Okay, so I will place a moonbeam. Let's see, so it gets 120 range. Let me...
You can hit anyone here.
When the moon hits your eye, you feel
Right.
like you're gonna die.
That's Amori.
That's a magic.
Let's see, okay. 5-foot radius.
Balloon's light reaches its zenith.
You know what? I'll place it on this dude up here. I'm assuming he's lethal.
I like the moon.
Wait.
I do too.
Oh, very nice, Leo.
You know who doesn't like the moon?
Alright, where am I putting this, Robin?
That should actually be a 2x2, by the way, because it's 5-foot radius.
I can't. How do I make the circle smaller? What number do I put for this smaller circle? That was 2. Like that?
I can't see the radius.
Oh, we should probably.
I need a
Advance.
point. If you
Or a
use your
C.
finger, I swear to God.
Guess I think that would be close enough. I guess you'd have to like put it in the middle block, but. in the middle
Oh, okay, I see. Oh, that's why it doesn't work. Okay, so we'll do that. Alright.
I'm just gonna eat these wafers.
Alright, so you're blessing this man with moon.
Yes.
A beam of the moon. Alright, so this happens. There's a beam. When it's center, it starts its turn. Does it take damage right now, or?
Enter spell area first time.
If it starts
on
its turn there.
Or starts there. Okay. Yeah, so next time around it would.
Okay.
I'll say it's turn.
Okay.
Right, is that it?
And it's bonus action to do the shape correcting. Wait, I can't speak.
It's okay.
Good
Well, you're going to bonus action into a frog again.
That was a crab. Thank you.
Sorry, a crab.
I'm
You
not
were
gonna
I
get
was
it
too
on
I
fast. I
think
forgot what
I
it
think
was.
it's a bonus action for you.
Wild shape is a
um,
bonus action for moon druids.
Oh,
There you
yeah,
go.
it is. Okay. All right, and then I'll go ahead and do some
Yeah.
battle thing.
Okay, you're on.
Right. Did I not give the direwolf? Oh, I gave you the sheep, but I didn't give you the fucking icon. Here we go.
Now, did you change into a giant crab, or is it a regular sized crab?
It's just a regular crab because I hadn't seen a giant crab.
Go,
Every time I
crab!
got stepped on.
Oh, that's lovely. Yeah.
There you
All right, I'm Wolf Boy now.
go. There you go. All right. There you go. You should be able to drag that and put that on top of yourself. There you
Be
go.
careful of.
All right. Is that your turn, Robin? Are you moving?
Yeah, I'll move a little bit.
Who's texting me? Go away.
I am really nude.
Ooh, that's cool. That looks really good.
Okay, and then Garmon.
Where should I go?
Should you say, or should you go?
Should I go up here or over here?
I'd take care of the little guys.
Okay.
I think we have enough tools for the main guy.
Yeah, fucking eat them.
So I could run here and rage, right? Okay.
Wait, I thought wait, what does rage take?
It's a bonus hit.
Move.
What? What is that noise?
My mother.
Your phone.
Your mother. She beckons, Leo.
All right, Ham. What are you...
Where the fuck is
and what are you gonna do?
I have moved here.
Is that it?
In raid.
Okay.
Yes.
Volmar.
I move here. I cast hold person on this guy.
Not that guy.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, this guy?
Uh-oh.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, what now? A wisdom. A wisdom. I am wise as they come.
I am a very intelligent man.
Damn it.
Oh, fuck.
Wow.
And I will use my bonus action to give inspiration to play.
Fuck. No, and I need my book of secrets again.
To who now?
The person dying.
Oh, okay.
I'm not dying. I'm doing fine. I just have 6 health.
Scritch.
That sounds like somebody in denial.
Listen, that's still 18% of my health. I can work with this.
That's where the beeping starts in Legend of Zelda, dude.
Where did it go? There it is.
Luckily, this isn't Legend of Zelda.
You know what? I'm gonna be a merchant. I gotta play that right now.
Over here.
Oh no.
Time to help Garmon bring this guy down.
That guy's getting ganged up on. He's just some random bandit.
Well, he's the only guy I can reach. So.
Just a guy, man. What the fuck?
16 hit.
What's better than this? This guy
Yes,
is being
16 does hit.
Alright, I'll bone track for another one. That one's almost done.
Oh, he evades.
That's more like it.
He dies.
He's still okay. We're okay. We're pog.
No, no, no.
Oh, Arlen.
Woof, 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 woof. Arlen's within 40 feet of the dude in the left middle, or right middle, sorry, over here.
You better sniff him, dude.
Arlen is gonna hopefully be just as useful as he was. I don't fucking remember. Last combat. Nah, not 2.
The first one hits.
Fine, the one was the good one.
The first one is the only one, luckily.
There's a dog!
Hey, guess what, bitch? You gotta make a save.
Is
Yeah,
it?
knock him down, kick his dick.
I need to go. I need to find
Isn't it a strength save and then?
It's some kind of save.
I believe it's a DC 11 strength save.
DC 11 strength save. There you go.
If you fail, you gotta sacrifice a creature.
Let's see. Yeah, and it
That's it for
you
Arlen, by
have
the
its
way.
strength still at like 12, right?
Hypno cow.
Wait, Hypno
It's
Cow is
holding its
fighting?
action till on the end of my turn.
Oh my god, Theo, I fucking hate you so much.
Alright,
Alright,
Jake.
it's
He
me.
does,
I
plus
get
one strength.
blasted by the moon.
Hit
What
the
happened?
eye a little too hard.
Whenever I start my turn here, I have to make a con saving throw. Okay. Con saving throw.
Take 2d10.
Yes, dude.
God, this guy's too good.
He's smart.
Fuck you,
Strong.
Robin. Do I take half damage?
Yeah.
Or half
I think
damage?
it is half.
Roll 2d10, Robin Hood.
He like lifts weights at the library. He's too smart.
13. Alright, so. That stings a little. We're not holded the person, so we can just go fuck somebody up, can't we?
Fight me, coward.
Don't have enough movement speed to get to you.
Yeah, no, he doesn't have enough movement speed to get to anyone.
You could fucking dash and fucking book it, dude.
Yeah,
Face me in the ring.
but not get someone and stab them in the same turn. Probably.
Uh-oh.
Raggy.
What's this cunning action?
No, what's this? There is someone I can reach.
God.
Just by 5 feet.
No, not the dog. Not the dog.
The dog is the closest. Oh no!
Let's get this mangy mud out of here.
I'm gonna have to report you, Leo.
And the
Holy
time
shit,
is
wait,
5
the guy in the
seconds.
cart's fighting us now. Oh
What?
my god.
This
Okay, so
dark guy is his twin brother.
I have
Oh,
multi-attack.
Put that up.
Yeah.
2 hit.
Yeah.
Joke's on you. The dog's
You know-
fine.
Hindsight, maybe I should heal before I rush this guy.
Nah,
I
you're
don't
good.
know.
I'll pick you up.
All right,
Yeah, he's got
it's our
healing
turn.
word.
Alright.
I have fucking land hands, easy.
All right, so the guy in front of the dog is gonna.
Wait a minute.
Oh.
Chalet should go first. Not Chalet, sorry. Fucking Talem.
Okay.
Got a point.
Because Talem has a +4 to initiative. These guys only have +1.
Okay.
He's cheating!
Tell.
Damn cheats.
Do you have higher dex than them, Chalet?
No, I
No,
should.
he's got a 0.
Okay. Excellent. Tell him. Sorry about
I checked it to see
Okay,
whether or not I.
I'm gonna hunter's mark that little dude in the middle.
that. The guy. Okay.
What the
And I'm
fuck,
gonna
man?
Then I'm gonna shoot at him. Oh, that was almost bad. I almost rolled as Arlen.
Okay.
Yeah, see, if I roll as Arlen, I would have rolled well. It's a big 2 from me, boss.
So you don't have advantage, I presume.
I don't think so.
All right, then you miss.
All right, great. That's it from me, boss.
All right, now okay. The little guy is gonna take a stab at the dog.
No, he hit. Does he do enough to knock the dog out?
Yeah.
Haha, no, he doesn't.
Oh God.
I knew
All right.
investing that ability score improvement in con was worth it.
Shut up. All right, and then
Though. It gained it 4 health and it has 3 right now.
all right. First shot is for Peyton, and the second shot will be for someone. Oh no, there's not a shot. There's a person in front of them. First shot's okay. The guy in the back shooting Peyton. Eh. No. All right, and then this guy in front.
unacceptable.
This guy over here is gonna take a shot at or not a shot, a stab at Ham.
No.
I don't think we're doing well, guys. Shalard.
Cowards using ranged weapons. I'm gonna use a bonus action to shield the faith. And it's question: is anyone going to heal me, or am I on my own on this one?
I can heal you.
If you get knocked out, I'll give you a berry.
I don't have. All I have is healing word, so I'm not gonna use it unless you die.
Alright, I am going to use my actual action to lay on hands myself for 18 points.
Okay.
That's not enough.
So, hi, fucker.
Hey, bitch.
How dare you? That's my turn.
Unbelievable.
Landlubber.
Oh yeah? You smell like sea salt and AIDS.
Oh God. But we don't smell like scurvy. He looks to the camera, but we don't smell like scurvy. Thanks.
Yes, you do.
Thanks to our oranges. Am I right, ladies?
Florida
You're lying.
oranges.
You don't have any oranges.
Sponsor of this channel.
That sponsorship fell through weeks ago. You're not fooling anyone.
Pirate. Insults.
Oh.
Name calling. All right.
Pirate insults.
Insulting.
Barnacle head.
Meanie. Anyway, so what are you doing? You walked up to the guy and then what?
I healed myself. I said in my turn.
Oh, okay. Olga.
I healed myself and used Shield of Faith.
Olga and the cow, I guess.
Moo.
Boop.
Hi.
And I'm gonna try and hit him with the glaive.
Okay.
We're doing classic shield wall tactics. With a very, very small wall.
I'm gonna parry that.
Go on.
Nothing. I just I can
say no.
I can use my reaction to add 2 to my AC to block 1 melee attack that I would see, and as I'm wielding a melee weapon, that's it. That's all I can do. I can do that once for reaction. There you go.
All right. In that case, I'm gonna action surge and magic missile him.
Alrighty. Well, we can't do. Oh.
Parry this.
Parry this, you fucking casual.
What if he just starts like he just fucking blocks it with the sword?
Yeah, that's when he casts shield.
See, that's when you just pull out a gun and just shoot him.
With his
and his third one is
he
hellish rebuke.
Yeah, he uses his reaction surge.
Yeah, bitch. Oh, that's somebody's gonna have reaction surge now. Let's go. All right, is that
That's
your turn?
my turn.
Excellent. It's us again. Hey.
Actually, it's the cow.
Ooh.
Oh yeah, I told you to take the stupid cow's turn.
Cow is gonna go right there and try and hoof him.
Hell yeah.
Kick him in the face.
That will not hit.
I'm gonna assume that's not gonna hit.
Oops, I did it. Okay.
And that is the end of Cow's turn.
Excellent.
He doesn't have the mind powers.
He does.
He does, but there's 4 of us and 2 of them here.
You can show her to click it so you can show Stormy what it does.
Use your
Secret,
hypno cow
actually.
powers and fuck up all of us.
Oh, it's AoE.
Yeah. I can just get Robin in this too.
Use your hypno cow powers so I can get trapped in
Hey.
these and have a shit fucking intelligence score.
Okay. The first shot is going to be at Robin, and the next 2 shots are going to be at Talon.
Rude.
You suck.
I think the 16 hits.
You think? Let me check for you here.
Yeah, it does.
It does? Okay.
Okay, the 13 hits.
Class of 15.
13 hits. The doggo.
Yeah.
Okay. 13. You take 2, Robin. Drake, you take 6.
Goodbye, Arlo.
No, that was me. He shot me.
Oh, okay.
Arlen lives in
Goodbye, Jake.
But that's not as big
Sayonara,
a deal.
Shadow the Hedgehog.
If that hit me, that would have knocked me out. If I had
We're going to move a little bit. Go over here.
Which fucker was the one that hit me?
That would be this guy that's moving, actually.
The middle guy? Okay. When this guy on the right dies, I'm moving my hunter sword.
Alright, Calico.
It's me again. Okay, it was another attempt at damaging. Let me read something really quickly so I make sure I got it right. Okay. Boop, 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 boop.
Ye Lily Livered. Aha.
Got
You
him.
little scoundrels.
That'll teach him.
I'll show him what for.
Scabby C. Bass.
Wow.
This would sound a lot better if you didn't say it over the course of 2 minutes.
What do you think?
Galley Slave. So is that it? Not Robin. Stormy. You took a step to the right, and then
What?
what are you doing?
I'm reading. Give me a second. 1 second. Do you still need healing, Peyton?
Huh?
Was asking Peyton if he still needed healing.
No, I'm now at 26 health? 24 health. So I can last a good, like, turn or 2 as long as I don't get crit 3 times. Yeah, I don't know if you're able to hear the heavy sigh. But it was there.
Alright, I'm gonna give myself a big old hug.
Okay.
Mage armor.
Okay. Are you willing?
I am willing.
Okay.
No, you're not putting mage armor on me. Me.
Are you willing? No, I'm crazy. I'm out of my mind. I'm not fucking accepting that shit.
Alright.
So I cast the spell, right?
Yep.
Can I use any weapons?
No, because that was an action, so it'd be like that improves like weapon attacks and stuff.
No, I'm dumb. I was looking at the wrong armored class. It didn't hit me.
All right, well then you don't take 2 damage.
Is this the place?
I'm
Huh?
dumb.
Is he in here, boy?
I knew dog meat would sniff our man out. Let's you and I take it from here. Give it a fair
No.
Leo,
What?
go next.
Rolling.
Okay.
That's it, folks.
So I can technically control the moonbeam still.
That's right.
So
Just angle the moon.
gonna move it over this direction. That way, it can still hit the dude.
Are you hitting anyone else? Just the dude?
Just the dude. Why would I want to hit anyone else?
I don't know. Vengeance?
I don't.
Personal vendettas?
The cow never did anything to me. Arlen and I are bros. I don't know who else I'd need to hit.
That's true. Alright. You could hit Olga.
I mean, nah.
We couldn't hit Olga and him at the same time without hitting also the cow and me.
That's true.
Yeah, don't want to hit the cow especially.
I'll just go fuck myself.
Right, you're fine, but the cow has special powers. Alright, and I shall do the moving to there. Okay. And that is my turn.
Alrighty. So you move the moonbeam, you walk over there, is that it?
Can't do anything else.
Is it really an action to move the stupid moon? Yeah, it is. Wow.
Yep. It takes a lot of concentration to move the moon.
Heck, tactics.
Okay, that hits. Ow!
I shall help you die.
Hold on, I can't see his little thing. I have to move him slightly. There he is.
Like you said, you had to move him slightly, and you threw him halfway across the map.
Is that your turn, Carmon?
Can I move?
Yeah.
I'm moving. There. He's moving, baby.
Okay.
Tactics Part 2.
Full moth.
All right.
Yeah.
I will cast Vicious Mockery on this guy.
I am quite wise.
Take that.
I
bitch.
am wise.
I don't like you. Oh shit.
I am immune to your vicious mockery.
I cannot.
He parries it.
This guy has rolled 3 saves and it's been 2 19s and a 20. What the hell?
I'm calling it now.
He got rid of Scurry. You think he's gonna let anything else happen to him?
Green Dragon Part 2, baby.
And I passed.
Scritch.
That guy seems pretty well in hand, so.
Nah, everyone get it.
There's 5 guys. 6 people, sorry.
So I'm gonna double move over this direction.
As you get closer over there, with your perception, you see that there was another person right over here. Look at that.
Leo's like, ah, fuck, they're bodying my encounter.
No, that's how I have it set up. You're fucking dick.
Bring in the reinforcements.
Miss, they're beating my guys up.
Oh, wait, hand your clutch. Let's go. So Arlen has pack tactics.
Yeah.
I'm chomping the guy that Arlen's to the left of. To hit.
To the what? The boss?
No, the little wimpy guy.
Oh yes, that hits.
7 damage.
Oh shit! No! God no!
Later, idiot. Arlen soloed that guy.
Yeah,
I
I'm
got him.
sick.
All right, Hypnocom.
moves. Again, no.
No.
We need to give the Hypno Cow pack tactics.
Alright. Let me just make this con save over here.
Here comes another 19, boys.
Oh, there it is.
Dang. Hey.
Ooh.
Oh god!
Damn. Eat it.
Dead.
Oh god.
It's
Okay,
a full moon,
he's not dead, but he's not happy about it. Alright. Well, we could stay in the moonbeam, or we can move slightly to the left or right.
and then get the moonbeam moved back on top of you.
Exactly. So let's just fuck somebody up. Alright, here we go. This is what we're gonna do. We're just gonna go down the line. So it's gonna be Payton, cow, dog. We'll do that.
Yeah.
Alright. Payton, cow, dog.
Hit on the cow.
Alright, Payton takes 4. Cow takes 6. Dog dodges. Excellent. Tal.
Woof woof, bitch.
Hey.
Alright, this fucker shot me. Oh, I'm gonna move a little bit.
Okay.
5, 10, 15, 20. Just move there. And I'll move Hunter's Mark over to him, and then I'm gonna shoot at him.
Who are your hunters marking?
The guy who shot me in this.
Yeah, you shot him earlier.
Okay.
That one. Yeah.
Vengeance.
Now watch as I miss again. Oh, that's actually pretty
Oh,
good.
that hits.
Got on.
Ooh, max damage. Max damage fully. Oh, almost. You fucked bitch. Alright, that's my turn. Oh, that killed him?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hoping for more.
They don't have a lot of health.
The basic bandits are very weak.
Look, I'm not used to being useful. That was.
Didn't you see?
Oh yeah, Arlen did 15 and killed the guy.
Yeah.
Okay.
Ham killed him in one hit.
Theo,
That's true.
I want you to know that I could have imposed disadvantage on that roll if need be, but I was like, there's no point.
There's a cat. Wait. How much health did the cow have?
The cow is fine.
Then why'd you put an X over him?
I felt like it.
Alrighty.
Can't argue with that.
Alright.
Yeah! Mistake. Man, I believe it does run him into the moonbeam, though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you want to roll your con
You'd have to take extra move to get around it. I don't know if you can afford that.
Can't afford it under these conditions. Roll.
He's
just gonna die.
Goodbye.
Oh no.
Oh, we make it through. He's singed by the moon.
He's singed? Uh-oh, don't chase him.
Oh god, and just fucking lost his
stab yourself.
Lost his scimitar. Boss, we're getting fucked. Chalet.
Hi, boss.
Uh-oh.
I actually need to remove.
We should have unionized, dude.
Ooh.
Oh.
You hate to see that.
Uh-oh.
My mom was right about this job.
So there's that. And you know what? I'm gonna go for a smite.
Uh-oh. Oh! He is not looking well.
God says hello, bitch.
He's not looking well.
Hey.
Stop
Oh
it.
god, what's up?
Valoria calls, and she says you're fucked.
I would like to smack the leader.
Okay.
This poor guy.
Is there...
I want to use.
I mean, there's something else I could do.
I want to use fighting style protection and give you disadvantage.
It misses.
Alright. And that's the end of my turn.
Okay. Bandits. Attack. Alright, this one is gonna. The top one's gonna snipe Jake.
He's going to attempt it.
He's gonna attempt it, but we're not gonna hit it all. All right. Get him. All right. So the two bandits run up to you. Scimitars raised.
Well, damn.
Well, second one misses, but first one definitely connects.
Yeah.
Can't help you with that one.
But for once, I'm not nearly dead.
Calico.
It's me, dude.
That is you.
Alright. I'm gonna wiggle over here. Hold up. And then I'm gonna cast where is it? Magical missile.
On who?
Hey, dude.
Oh. He is bleeding. He does not look well. Like he's gonna drop at any second. Any second. Is that your turn, Stormy?
Yes, because I am incapable of doing anything else.
I love how Leo.
What?
Nothing.
No. Roland?
I'm gonna go and help Scritch since everything's handled over here.
Okay.
And I will bite the man in front of me.
Alrighty. 24 does hit.
I would hope so.
Where does the dog come from? Oh my god. Did a lot of damage. He does not look well.
Is he on the ground?
We're about to find out. What is it? A strength saving throw?
Yeah.
How are you looking?
He's on the ground.
Get him, Scritch.
Where's the knockdown position? Knockdown. Alright. Garmon, Dragon Slayer. Uh-oh. Oh, God. Okay, so this guy is, like, obliterated.
He is now two halves.
Yeah, for
Two halves of one whole dead man.
Blood splattered everywhere.
Tasty.
Uh-oh. Getting fucked. Volmar.
I bet the cow's gonna.
All right.
This guy.
This is it. This is my moment. I'm gonna vicious mockery the captain. Oh. Come on.
Even if I fail this, unfortunately, I'm still alive.
God damn it.
Oh god. One more and you would have done it. I'm just putting that out there.
Hold on.
Oh.
Hold on.
Wait a minute, that's not a wisdom save, that's a charisma save.
It's a charisma save.
What?
It says charisma save.
Charisma save.
In the thing it says it must succeed on a wisdom saving throw. Shut the fuck up.
Wait, yeah.
Oh, it is
All of you are idiots. Shut up.
Blame Chase for not playing it incorrectly.
I blame Chase.
Yeah.
I blame me as well.
You know
Well,
what? No.
for once in
I
high
blame
praise and
Leo
agreement.
for not checking to make sure it was input correctly. Fuck
Yeah,
you.
Leo,
No.
what the fuck?
Not my job.
Damn it, Leo.
I blame God.
Okay.
You
Well,
leave
don't
them
blame
alone.
me.
So is that your turn?
We're gonna have to kill him like in one of those JRPGs, dude.
Rich.
Gross.
Alright. I'll attack the guy on the ground first.
No, leave him alone.
Yeah, no. not
He's
after-
already
There's a
dead.
dog on top of him. 12 ties, so that hits.
Got him.
Damn, they suck.
Yeah, the normal bandits are terrible.
Alright, and then I'm going to flurry the other guy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Kick his ass.
Uh-oh.
Yeah,
Uh-oh.
yeah, we know those
He's
hit.
dead.
Kill him. Oh my
Probably
god, stop
not.
rolling
He's
eights.
not dead.
He's not dead. But he's not swell. Not looking too good. Oh god. Arlen.
Oh, time for a chompy chomp on the main objective here.
Uh-oh.
Double
Oh
knife.
no!
Oh.
I don't have enough to parry. No.
Crunch, crunch.
Arlen
Make a
claims
strength-
another.
Make a strength saver. He's knocked
I think
prone.
he
now.
automatically.
I think he's knocked prone.
Now we can get him.
Me and Arlen can share
Steal
eating the
stuff.
body.
My favorite thing is how if it made it to his turn, he died automatically.
Yeah. Unfortunate for him, really.
Alright, Hypno Cow.
Oh yeah, 1 damage would have. Okay.
God, I have to.
These
hold on a
guys are
second.
just gonna keep fighting after their boss is dead. So loyal.
There's nothing I can do. I have to wait until it's my turn. I can't run.
What are they gonna do? Run? No.
Actually, yeah, it's not their turn until the beginning of the order again.
Dash.
Oh,
Oh,
He's fast. That blue cow of all places.
Alright,
Boom.
boss, you're done. Tell him.
Alright, we're moving the hunter's mark to this bitch over here who shot at me.
Alright, it's on there.
you could do it.
Nah, you believe a little too much in me.
I'm gonna evade.
Oh my
Oh,
gosh,
it
it
hits.
hits, I think.
That hits.
What is it a kill?
Oh,
Ooh,
Come
maybe.
on, Hunter's Mark.
Maybe.
Another 4.
Nope.
we're
Eight,
good.
5.
We're looking. Okay. We're looking.
It's okay. I got him.
Oh, yeah. Alright, that's
And then everyone on that side is dead. Let's just get rid of them. Chalet.
We're going for a Hail Mary, baby.
Uh-oh.
It's a Hail Mary.
This is a Hail Mary.
Oh.
Oh, see you later, idiot.
This is a Hail Mary.
As you throw your javelin, just fucking pins him to the tree behind him.
I'm not sure that was a very Chalet move, but damn, was it hype.
Wait, what about that is not a Chalet move?
I'm supposed to be
Okay.
relatively non-aggressive.
Pin, you should have thrown your
These
tower
guys
shield
attacked
at him.
us.
That's fair.
I'm gonna magic missile the guy next to the cow.
Oh shit, I was gonna say, should we leave one of them alive?
Fuck that.
Fuck you.
Can I make that a non-lethal javelin, just to the leg? I rolled 21.
Okay. Alright, so that's everyone, right? Yeah. That's everyone. Okay. So. Alright, so let's get rid of everything first. Okay, so you've taken care of most of the, or of all of the intruders. The illusion has dispelled it, revealing the road again. This guy over here is pinned, but, you know, alive. What do you spend? It's just... Oh, there is a pinned arrow one. There you go.
Oh, nice.
This guy, and then the boss is also pinned. He's very bad. He can still talk, but moving is impossible as the dog has ripped, part of his thigh, his arm. He's not going anywhere.
Hamstring.
Yeah. So this guy's not moving anywhere either.
Wait, so this guy's still kind of alive?
Yeah. The 2 guys are still left.
The guy who is in the tree.
Yeah.
Alright, I'll heal this guy for 4.
What? No, he can still talk. Just leave him for now.
No, I'm
He's
gonna
he's making death saves.
Okay, that's it.
All right. So, I mean, so you stabilize him, but he's not going anywhere.
Yeah.
Kill me.
No.
I'm with her.
Full stop. You shall be brought to trial for your crimes against Skyrim people. I don't know where this place is.
They'll find you. She always finds her prey.
Who will find us? Artemis, I'm assuming?
That's right.
Good, I have questions to ask her.
You'll never find her.
No, she'll find us, which makes it much easier.
Yeah, that's what you just told us, actually.
That's right.
Well, I
You're
suppose
right.
we... Should we, I like how he's like, you know what? You make a strong argument.
Make it sure, yeah. Well,
Hard to argue with that.
Oh shit, you're right.
you'll hang from nooses from the mast of her ship.
That seems
We're
like
in the middle of the continent.
Yeah. A, we're in the middle of the continent. B, I've already not hung from a noose. That's a different character.
We walk into the middle of the forest. What the fuck do the giant boat?
Burn it now! Tie him up. One.
It's just a boat, but it's got wheels.
Or feed them to the fishes.
It's
There's
a boat,
kiddie
but it has
pool
like
there.
spider legs that carry it along on land.
You're gonna have to walk the plank. It's like you walk on the plank, get clotheslined by a tree branch.
Even better, like you're walking on the plank. It's above the treetops, but you fall, you just bounce on like 18 branches on the way down. Just, I think I sprained an ankle.
That'll teach him.
I'm very badly injured.
Feed them to the fishes, boys.
Also, retrieve this guy, make sure he's stable, and tie him up as well.
Okay.
Okay.
Alright, so
we now have 2 prisoners.
okay, so you save the other, you retrieve your javelin and save the other guy. Okay.
Pull the javelin out of his foot and the ground. Heal him so he's not going to bleed all over me.
Alright.
Carry him back, tied up. Throw him in fucking one of the carts.
Okay.
What was barrel. Yeah, put them in barrels upside down so it's just their legs sticking out.
What do you have there? Just some pickles, dude.
Alright,
Why is
so
it
is that
so
all your...
full of brine?
Alright, so is that all you guys are gonna do?
I mean, we should probably loot them. I'm actually going to strip this guy of his equipment.
Okay. You got... well, you got, he has scimitars.
I'll be right back.
Fine. You find overall, you guys can divide this among y'all. You find overall 50
Overall?
this.
How many people are there?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
So everyone gets 6.25.
Yeah.
How much?
6.25. So 6 gold, 2 silver, and 5 copper. Because God, I don't have to actually do that math for real. Anything else?
If anyone wants the scimitars or the one dagger he had.
I already have 2. Wait, is my dagger in here? I want that.
Yes.
Got
Wait,
him.
so you had 2 scimitars and a dagger? Why would he need all 3 of those weapons?
Just 'cause, dude.
I want a scimitar. He has 3 arms.
You
dude.
can have a scimitar.
Don't discriminate.
I'll take a scimitar and a dagger. Yes.
Be scimitar.
Any of the other random goons have anything on them?
No, just again scimitars and they have the little light crossbows.
I have no need for those. I'm a god with a throwing javelin, as opposed to a non-throwing javelin.
And overall, if you loot all of them, you get you find 30 gold on them.
There's
in total.
Gold. 30 divided by 8. Then we're using that at 3.75.
Yes.
So that is how much a total?
What?
How much gold?
Let's see, 40 plus, no, 50 plus 30. So everyone gets 10 gold each.
10 gold each?
Yes.
I'm rich. I'm rich.
No, I'm rich. I'm Richie Rich, and this is my mansion.
Okay, rich.
No one's gonna laugh at that amazing joke. All right.
Nope.
I'm Kanye West.
Oh God. All right. Well, since we have now defeated the goons, back to the trail.
On the trail we blaze away. Oh.
Excellent. All right. So as you guys continue on,
I'm going to make sure that Dickhead 1 and Dickhead 2 don't escape.
okay. So you keep watch. They just kind of grumble and mumble most of the time. It seems, you guys finally make it to Fanta.
want?
Also,
Don't
I'm
you
not sure
want?
how effective I'll be, but I will try and get any information about Artemis out of them. That they might. And I'm not going to be like beating them, just asking them questions.
Tell me what you know.
I
They say
will
fuck
try.
you.
I must depart now. Farewell.
Oh, bye.
Don't die.
They say fuck you, and one of them the bandit attempts to spit in your face.
Cool. I threatened to. No, I don't.
Such a bandit thing to do.
Just move head to side. No. No, unacceptable. Like, hey, if you tell me information, then maybe, just maybe, you won't be hung for being bandits.
Fuck you, we're ready to die.
Nah, I mean, can I try and persuade them? Because I'm going to attempt to.
To persuade them?
Yeah, it's like, hey, you won't die a terrible death because that's what happened to the last person who got arrested. That I saw.
They're quite happy with getting, not happy, but they're quite content. Like they're fine with it.
They have accepted.
They're like, it happens. It's part of the business. Don't have the town, but you know what? Just all right. So you guys are in Fanta. You guys are sale, nope. Guard duty. Okay, so all of you got 75 gold. Yeah, each of you get 75 gold for escorting the caravan. They're very thankful. And that's about it. Right, so you guys are in Fanta now, and you guys are free to pretty much do whatever you'd like.
I want to get
Take
naked.
dipshit major and dipshit minor to the local authorities.
Alright. Actually, Fuckface Major grants you, they were like, oh, wow, it's a fucking nuisance, actually. Can't believe you just got him. Here you go. And they give you Payton 100 gold.
Nice. Didn't we have another plan to do something here, or?
I'm back.
Welcome back. Fuckface Major has been turned in.
Huzzah.
And also Fuckface Minor.
Huzzah.
And we got 75 gold pieces each.
Huzzah.
Garmon is rich. Garmon has 300 gold.
Jesus, you have a lot.
Garmon
I have
need to spend.
80. Hey, does
I
Arlen
have.
get 75 gold?
No. What?
Yeah,
You said
well,
everyone.
I'm trying to loophole here.
I know. Anyway,
Ugh, this homework sucks.
you guys arrive.
Do it easy.
You guys arrive at kind of. It's around 8, so you guys have time to do stuff if you like, but most shops
You
will
know
start.
me.
As in like 8 p.m.?
Yes.
That's not a lot of time to do stuff.
Yeah,
No,
I mean,
no, it's not.
I'll look for a room. And
Yes.
how much do rooms cost in this location?
Is there a Valorian church I can try and stay at?
There are no in Fanta. There are really no churches here.
This place is full of heathens. Burn it to the ground.
Heathens.
It's mostly just
Bring out your heathens.
mostly a farming community that has a lot of spices and trade and things go here. Doing out, but there's not a lot of religion thing here. They have the town square that has a shrine, a small little altar, if you will, for each god. But other than that, nothing.
I mean, you could sleep there.
No. That would not be fitting of someone of my stature.
Passed out in the street.
Just fucking drunk off my ass somehow.
Are there inns in this village, though?
I assume there are.
I would assume so, too, but every time I mention the word Leo clams up and doesn't say it.
Leo!
Yeah, don't want to talk. What did you ask, Jake?
I've asked about inns.
Inns? There are 2 inns in this whole town.
Ooh, okay. How much do their rooms cost?
Rooms cost. The rooms have 1 bed per room, and the rooms cost a silver and 2 copper pieces.
Do they accept dogs?
They both accept pets. Yes.
Yes.
What about cows?
They accept pets up till anything that is, as long as it is not large pets. It has to be medium or lower.
Cow is a large pet.
Whoa, they're not letting Theo's cow
Because a horse is large.
Well,
Cow is
it,
about the size
it
of a
honestly was a trick question because my intention was to sleep in a ditch.
horse. What is it with you and sleeping in ditches?
I like it.
Smelly bikes.
Better idea. I'm gonna go find a tree that's nearby Theo's ditch and sleep there.
Alrighty, sounds good.
I have a tent I can set up.
Arlen will come with me.
A silver and 2 copper to be comfortable. Sleeping in a tent next to the boys.
Just guys being dudes. Alright, BRB.
Alrighty. So, yeah.
Yep.
Okay. So, nothing interesting happens in the middle of the night. If anyone is anyone doing anything, let's go in bed.
I'm sleeping.
Get into a bar fight. No.
I'm getting into a bar fight in my dreams.
I'll attempt to play some cards. If anyone is around to do that inside the place. Leo?
Sorry, if there was a text was from my mother. Yes.
I am going to try and play some cards with anyone who I can inside the tavern. Not like literally anyone, but if there's anyone to play cards with.
Yeah, there's some people that are just playing cards for fun.
Yeah, I'll play cards too. Why not?
And I am also a fucking cheat, so I'm gonna bless before I walk over there.
Like I said, they play for fun. They don't bet.
Yeah, I'll still play some.
Yeah.
I
He's
still
still gonna
bless
bless
myself.
himself.
That's the reason why I bless myself. I'd never cheat unless it was just for fun. Yeah, I'll just walk over a bit.
Alrighty. So yeah, you enjoy your game of cards. Hold on. Okay. So you're playing. Okay, what is everyone else doing? I mean, I don't know what everyone else. Let's go to a white map. Cover your eyes, friends. Bare your eyes. Alright, let's show some pictures here.
I should have
Alright.
done that.
Alright.
Fuck, that was a mistake.
If you're sleeping outside, get in the circle. If you're
I cannot believe you're making me drag myself out.
sleeping in an inn, get in the box. And if you're doing if you're actually doing stuff for the night, get in the sweat box.
I think this counts as something.
Yeah, exactly. If you're doing something. Stormies. Stormalicious.
God damn it, roll 20. Stop fucking up.
Oh, she said to be right back. I forgot. Okay.
Fuck.
Okay, so Charlotte and Roland, you guys are both playing cards.
Go fish. Blackjack.
What is your what is y'all's passive perception?
My passive perception, it's a fat 10.
14.
Okay, perfect. All right, that works. That's great, Theo. You're not here.
It's great, Theo. Now fuck off.
All right, Roland. Out of the corner of your eye, you notice someone enter the room who strikes you as a quite odd character. Just the manner that they carry themselves, the way they're kind of dressed, it just strikes you as odd. It appears to be a woman. It is a woman, as you'll see in a second. It's a woman clad in bluish robes. She has longish white hair, but her face was covered by a hood until she unveiled it. And you also notice that her face looks like she's crying. She's been crying. She looks like she's been crying a lot, as there are kind of marks on her face that suggest just tears. Are almost. It looks like almost as the tears are etched into her face. But she looks quite sad. But she just kind of enters the room, gets a drink, and she sits down on a table by herself.
I'll go say hi to her, see what's going on.
Hello.
Is everything all right, ma'am?
Yes, of course. Isn't life wonderful? You see, she begins to tear up.
Isn't life wonderful? Glug, glug, glug.
Isn't life wonderful? In the background, you hear, "Full house, my pod, bitch."
I don't think you crying is okay.
Everything is fine.
Too good, dude.
Are you sure? Would you like to talk about? Would you want to talk about it? I know something's not right.
Everything's great. She doesn't even appear to be sad. She just seems to be crying.
Oh, I only wanted to make sure. You seemed like you were crying recently.
Yeah, well, I was sad, but now I'm happy. Life is strange in so many ways.
May I ask what happened?
I lost a dear friend of mine.
I'm sorry to hear that. How did you lose them?
Oh, they were on an island. They were murdered.
Oh, that's quite unfortunate.
Yeah. He ended up on I forgot what we named whatever the green island was called.
Evil Pirate. Oh wait.
No, that's not Evil Pirate Land. The under Evil Pirate Land.
The Merchant Alliance area.
Yeah, that's what it's called, Merchant Alliance. He was murdered on the island of Merchant Alliance. Some of the inhabitants, some of the natives there, murdered him.
Huh. That's quite unfortunate. I'm very sorry to hear about it. I don't know. Huh. And of course, I already completely forgot what you just told me.
Friend murdered. Merchant Alliance area.
Yes.
Dude.
Okay. Did your friend have any other family? Do they know what happened?
I'll be right back.
I was the closest thing he had to family. Well, and the others know as well.
Is there anything at all that I might be able to do to help with the situation? I do quite a bit of traveling with some friends. We might know something.
Oh no, there's nothing you can do. Everything happens for a reason.
You're quite right about that. please let me buy you another drink while you're here, and I'll get one for myself as well.
Ah, such a kind soul. Please, will you join me for a drink?
Of course.
All right.
Is this where I get drugged?
And killed, yeah, probably.
And there's a party member 5 feet away.
You wake up in a ditch, but you're next to Olga.
Hey, for
hey,
some
how are
reason,
ya?
Olga's missing her kidney, but you're fine.
What?
I
Olga,
stole the
you
kidney.
have Olga's kidney. The
It's
hell
not like
happened?
in you or anything. It's just like in your hands.
You just have it.
So, so you guys get a drink, and so she asks you to drink with her. So, all right. How are you just gonna have a single drink with her?
I'll throw a few back. Why not?
Right. As you guys continue, she she's laughing and then sometimes crying. She's constantly crying though. She cries a lot throughout your conversation with her. But she's also very like she kind of swings from happy to sad quite quickly. She tells you, he was such a good friend. I honestly thought he would have been, if something were to happen, I thought he would have been one of the last people to die. You know? She's a little drunk. How are you holding up, Roland?
Good question. How am I?
Roll con saving throws. A single one.
Not one.
I'll be right back.
It's always the funniest when it's in that one.
And you're okay. All right, dire wolf.
Oh, oops.
Is that
Oh,
from your
I had
dire
a-
wolf sheet, or is that from your sheet?
That was from my sheet. I just forgot
Okay.
to change it back to Roland.
Oh, okay. No, you're doing pretty fine, but you can tell that she's kind of tipsy, drunk. She's a little drunk. Yeah, so I didn't really expect him to go that way. He was like one of the stronger ones too.
Like you said earlier, everything happens for a reason. We can't really stop things like that from happening on occasion.
Yeah. I didn't catch your name.
Roland. I don't think I got yours either.
Oh God. What?
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 Your name. I didn't get yours either.
Paria.
Korea. Well, I hope things start looking up for you. I really do. I know you're in a not wonderful place, but thank you for being a good companion this evening.
Thank you too. She hugs you and is just crying on your shoulder.
I'll kind of give her a hug, pat her back a couple times, and let her cry it out.
Isn't life great? She kind of pulls herself off your shoulder. Isn't life great? All these pleasures that we get to witness and see and experience. It's all good. You're not gonna say anything to her. You're just like, yeah.
I'm thinking of the best thing to say. Life may not always be good, but it's moments like these where you have a good connection that make it worth it.
Yeah. All right. I'll see you around. We gotta get going.
Do you need help getting home or wherever it is you're going? You have had a bit to drink.
No, I'll be fine. I'll be fine. I'm just gonna. She walks out. She stumbles out.
Okay.
A bip and a bop, but she manages to make it out.
Random encounters. So I'll go back to Chalet if Chalet is there.
I mean, probably.
Yeah, probably. Let's go back to some good old cards.
Yo, what's up?
Alright, so you guys play cards for a while more. And I guess at some point, I assume you guys are going to bed at the inn?
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Alrighty. And at some point you guys...
Ask at some point, where you went.
Oh. Robin, they're talking to you.
Oh, sorry, mic cut out, or whatever, headphones cut out.
I was gonna ask it, or I would ask at some point where you went. You just left the
Oh.
game of cards for like, I assume 30 minutes or something like that, and they just came back. It's like, huh, you've been gone for a little while. What happened?
There was a girl that was crying. I was concerned. I just wanted to make sure she was okay.
Was she?
I guess so. Her friend was murdered, but other than that, she seemed happy about life.
Friend murdered, happy about life. Those things don't usually go hand in hand.
She had a few drinks. I'm not sure. I'll relay all the extra information about the murdered friend.
Weird.
Either way, she left now, so I wish her the best.
I'm sure she'll be fine.
Watch me find her drunk. Just in the ditch next to Olga the next day.
Even funnier, drunk in the tree next to fucking Talim.
Ooh, that would be good.
That'd be stressful.
For Talim or for the drunk girl?
For Talim.
Yeah.
Alrighty.
Kitty, do you want some food?
Yes, please. Alright, so
Oh my
then, at some point, I assume you guys will go to bed.
Yes.
Right.
Food for the kitty. Good kitty.
Breakfast is luckily provided at these inns for all who dwell. Early in the morning, though.
Is that luckily?
That's fine.
Luckily, yeah. Most places charge, bitch.
Oh, okay.
Anyway.
You meant it's free. I thought you meant that most inns don't provide breakfast.
Oh no. Anyway, let's just roll. What do we roll? Let's just roll number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Who will it be? Drake.
What'd I do?
Alright, Talon. As morning arises and you begin to descend from your tree, there is a horse rider. Flies.
Holy shit!
Is riding by. And he notices you and stops and turns towards you. You there? Are you what is a female? What is Will they say is sir for anyone?
A sir, sir is male, lady is generally female. So if it was like a noble, it'd be lady, whatever.
Okay, well, not noble. What's like what if they're like a knight?
A knight would also be lady.
Oh, really?
Yes.
Okay, thank you. Are you Lady Talam Pakian?
Yeah, yes.
Pakistan.
Did I do something wrong? I'm sorry.
I have an urgent letter to deliver to you.
Oh no, I'm sorry.
Your
What did I
friends.
do?
He jumps off his horse. Here is this letter from the Queen herself.
Thanks.
All right, I must be going now.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, he didn't arrest me. That's good.
Oh no, we dropped the letter into a lake. That's unfortunate. I hope it wasn't important.
I am gonna read the letter before I find everyone else. This way, if it's like, hey, Talon blew up another tower, please arrest her. You know, I will open the letter and read it.
All right. So, do you read the letter? I presume.
Yeah, I literally said it twice that I was going to.
Sorry. I'm not sorry. Because I'm gonna keep doing it. All right. The letter states of urgency. Of complete and utter urgency. You are to return to the capital immediately. So she can give you the final bearings as you must go immediately to your quest. Because she has gotten word that fuckface, that Archbishop Cedric has also gotten word of what is happening and has already sent his idea is completely stupid and it's going to get everyone killed. And if she knows him, he's probably going to try to capture the god, since she's the god of magic, and try to stop all arcane magic.
That sounds bad.
And she attached a flyer that he sent out. It's a flyer that he sent out. Just think of Lord Farquaad's flyers.
Okay.
Think of those. It's literally that, like, looking for brave and like good guys to like go and like. He's promising them that if they go in there and rescue her, they'll basically marry a god, and they'll ascend to godhood. That is what it says on there. And she says he's a moron. We need to stop this now. I have pushed forward arrangements to get you guys over there, but I need to make sure you guys are ready. Please return as soon as possible.
Alright, I will put the note back, and I'll start running around trying to find everyone.
Okay.
And I'll tell Arlen to try to find people as well.
Alright, everyone else, what is everyone else doing? Olga, when you wake up from the ditch, where do you go?
I don't know, maybe like begging on the streets or something?
What?
What?
Gotta provide food for the cow somehow, right?
Why do Theo's characters all end up as alcoholics and fucking vagabonds? Homeless vagrants and alcoholics. How does this happen?
I know. What the
Is
fuck?
this like is this the Theo equivalent of all my characters turning to murderous psychopaths?
I guess. So that's what I'm doing.
Excellent. All right. Well, at some point, Talon will find you.
So
Are you begging in the streets?
yeah, half-heartedly though.
Do you need money?
Nah.
Can you help me find everyone else?
Sure.
We need to leave. I got this letter here.
I'll start yelling out Chalet in Scritch's name.
Wow, you're good at this.
Yep.
And I'll continue running around looking for people.
Okay. All right. The rest of, you'll find the rest of them in the inn. In the end, they're just chowing down on some breakfast.
So he found me at the base of the tree. Nice.
Yeah. I just ran past.
Guys, hi, good morning.
Good morning.
Hello.
We need to leave. It like run quick.
No, it's so important I can't finish my porridge.
I'm sorry. Okay, bye.
No,
I'll
to
just- I'll
answer the
just-
question,
I'll just
don't
leave
run.
the inn.
Instantly get up and fucking sign start walking after. Fucking porridge. I could probably quickly scarf that as much of it as possible and then leave the inn.
I'm guessing, considering I went to bed early, I'd probably just be sitting in the inn, just kind of having breakfast earlier than everyone else, and just watching to see who comes down.
Olga, I think
So I guess
Chalet hates
I'll
me.
follow after.
That's okay.
I think I made her mad. She
I
was
show up pissed.
she was like yelling at me.
Full
If
of
she
porridge.
if she comes out, can you? I think she might like try to kill me. I think. Oh God. Oh God, there she is.
So,
Hey,
Don't kill me.
how the hell did I kill you?
You seemed really angry.
I just asked how important it was. I just want to know if I had time to finish breakfast.
You were yelling.
I was not yelling.
I'm really sorry. You can finish breakfast.
Don't be sorry, and I've already finished breakfast.
The letter.
Can I see the letter?
I gave it to Olga.
Olga, can I see the letter, please?
No.
Sure.
What?
Thank you.
I know, Garmon.
It's more or less like, hey, you need to get back to the capital fast.
Pretty much.
So-
That's what it said.
All right, cool. So instantly just walk back into the inn, be like, hey, we have to leave fast. And make sure the party's got it up, and then fucking leave.
Haha. Yeet.
Time to get going.
On the road again. Also, Colin, for the love of God, do not be afraid of me.
Okay, just
Be afraid.
You're afraid? Yeah, I see.
No, don't
I
be
feel
afraid.
like
What?
If you're not afraid, you will die.
Why?
You must
Don't
always
ask
be
me.
on guard.
Yeah.
Well, but I think there's a different. I mean,
There's a big difference between being on guard from someone trying to murder
Be
you
afraid.
and being afraid of a party member.
They could turn on you at any moment.
Look, okay.
Sounds
I'm
highly
not.
unlikely.
I'm gonna turn and face him.
I'm not normally afraid of you, Chalet. You can be very scary.
I was eating porridge.
Yeah, and then you started yelling about the porridge.
I asked if I had time to finish my breakfast.
I thought you were gonna like throw it at me, then stab me.
Why would I ask if I had time to finish my breakfast and then throw it at you?
You seemed angry if I said no. And
If I didn't have time, I just would have stopped and got up to leave. I'm not that attached to my breakfast.
You could have told me that.
I didn't figure you would run
sorry.
away.
I'm sorry.
No, don't say sorry.
I'm sorry.
Don't apologize.
Look, I'm trying, okay?
Say, forgive me.
No, don't do that. And I understand that you're trying, which is why I don't yell.
If it makes you feel any better, I'm not afraid of Garmon.
What?
He just says weird shit.
Yeah, that's a fair assessment.
And Olga's nice too. Honestly, I'm not afraid of most of you guys, but you're pretty scary, Shalay.
What about me is scary?
I feel like you're gonna like tie me to your shield and like bang me against a tree.
I'm just going to look very, very confused.
He thinks you're a Dark Souls monster.
That's worse than a Dark Souls monster. A Dark Souls monster will just grab you and throw you. I'm worse because I have the fucking audacity to strap you to my shield first and start smacking you against shit.
Oh, I was thinking of Borderlands, but you need to be a midget in that case.
Fucking yeah, I'm gonna tie you to the shield so that way the enemies who don't care about your life will be more afraid of shooting at me. I don't say that in character, by the way, Jesus.
Dude.
Listen, I'm not going to attack you. I'm not going to harm you. I don't want harm to come to you in general. There's a reason I am kitted out to help protect people. And it isn't to make me more proficient at murdering.
You're really good at murdering people, though.
That's just natural talent.
Oh, okay.
Also, everyone who I have murdered so far has been attacking us or not been a good person.
Fair, but you never know.
Are you attacking us?
No, but maybe you decide I'm like a bad person because I blow up all the towers I touch. I'm sorry, I don't mean to. I didn't mean to blow up all the towers.
The wizard did. And B, that doesn't make you a bad person if you accidentally do something.
I blew up that city square too.
What city square did you blow up? What?
Remember I drew that card?
Oh yeah, that did happen. Once again, accident. That doesn't count. And until you're actively trying to do it, then it's not something you can be held accountable for. For instance, if you turned around and tried to stab someone in the party right now, I would subdue you.
I would try to shoot them.
If you try to attack a member of the party in any, I'm not going to attack you for God's sake. Listen, for all intents and purposes, I will not attack you, and that is my word as a paladin.
Well, that's good.
Apparently the castle's been trying to get you on the radio. Some kind of situation over there. Better go see what's
Tom, you're just living up in your head
Found out what those
today.
robots
Maybe
in Grey Garden needed and took
lay
it.
off the chalet.
Even better, I want to be Minutemen.
Oh, you're right. If I keep it up, Shalay will hurt me.
I will not.
That was a joke. That was a joke. I'm sorry.
Okay.
I was joking. I'm sorry. I won't joke.
It's hard to tell with you, and do
I won't
not
joke.
stop
I'm really
joking.
sorry.
God.
I'm really sorry.
Fucking head is in my hand at this point. Just Jesus Christ. What fresh hell am I in? Let's just get on the road. Actually, we probably are on the road.
Yeah, I assumed we were probably traveling. We were just stopping.
No. we definitely are traveling. I don't know why I said that. So it's just, let's just drop it.
Yeah, by the way, there are no encounters. You guys will make it in a day and a half.
Oh, nice.
Litty titty.
It's a day and a half of Talon being scared of me.
Yeah.
Very fun. Man, the one character who I don't want other party members to be afraid of me on feels bad, man.
You're scary. What can I say?
I'm not scary. Just because I have the power of God that I channel into my sword sometimes, and I smite people to death, and I also javelin that guy.
You're always yelling at me not to apologize. That's scary.
I have not once yelled at you. I have told you many times.
And Talon's head is yelling.
In actual, it's just me talking in a relatively even voice, and your head's, "Don't you fucking apologize, you motherfucker!" I do have proficiency in Intimidate.
Oh no.
I love the idea that you're trying to like intimidate like a criminal you captured, and I'm like coward.
Yeah.
Oh god.
I wasn't even trying to intimidate them. I was trying to cut them a deal.
I'll be right back.
Okie doke.
And over the course of the trip, I will continue trying to convince you to be like, no, I will not attack you. I am not scary to party members, or I should not be. I'm not sure how well that'll work out, but I'll attempt it.
Decently well, probably.
Decently well, hell yeah.
All right.
High charisma, smile.
7 charismas.
I actually have high charisma. I have 18 charisma. Shit's weird. Also makes my fucking magic weapon shit hot busted.
Yeah.
Excellent. All right. So, anything of importance that you guys wanted to do, or are we here in Wee Ridge?
We're just walking, right?
Mm-hmm.
I'm like gonna look out for any like cool like herbs along the way. I'm not gonna go like out of my way or anything looking for them, but
On the side of the road, not too many good. You find an herb that's known to like spice up meat. Not spice up, but like it's like an herb that you put on meat to make it taste better.
Got it. Spicy meat.
Some call it rosemary.
Oh.
I call it girl. I don't
rosemary.
Looks like it might still be intact. Door still sealed.
I'll be right back.
Put my little note down for that. Wait, I have a ruby that I never sold. Oh shit, I should sell that.
I also have the same actually from the Bearded Devils.
Yeah.
I remember I picked that up because I just smited one of them into hell. Back from whence you came, bitch.
So, okay, we're here, and I don't even remember what this is. All right, delete.
Level coming from your mouth.
Just start deleting boxes everywhere. All right. So, as you guys,
hey, I'm not doing it. Wait, no, I am out here somewhere. I gotta go find myself. Aha!
Another level.
And underneath that, no, wait, what? Oh wait, found it.
anyway, as you come to the meeting with the queen, the first, while you guys are discussing with her, she, her servants, each bring out, what do they do? Hold on. Okay. Whatever your main weapon. So we're gonna go down the line. Jake, what's your main weapon?
I have a bow and Arlen uses teeth.
I didn't ask for Arlen. I asked you.
Does Arlen get like cool dentures?
I asked you. What did you? So your longbow.
Yeah.
All right, you get a +1 to your longbow.
Oh wow! All right, that was sudden.
Yeah.
Like are they enchanting it, or am I getting a new one?
You're getting a new one.
Now I've got 2.
Ham.
He's AFK, but just remember.
I'm assuming he uses his battle axe.
Yes. Right, he'll get a +1 in battle axe. Theo. All right, Theo, you get a +1 glaive. Any of the casters that don't use an actual weapon will get a dagger. Monka S. You get a fucking brass knuckles. That will give you a +1 to your fist.
Hand wraps, easy.
Easy. Oh yeah, let's go. +1 hand wraps. That's easy. There you go. Robin, what do you use?
Some nice
Quarterstaff.
You get a quarterstaff +1.
Woo! I can beat people better.
That's right. All right. Anything you'd like to ask or discuss with the queen?
Did I get skipped over, or was I just not paying attention?
No, you got skipped over.
All right, cool. I'm just standing there, like in the middle of the line, and they just go right past me. It's like, all right.
That's what you get for being from the Blue Kingdom, bitch.
I don't know that. That's metagaming.
You get a longsword of +1.
Nice. I'd rather have a +1 shield, actually, but whatever.
This
We'll
is
take
better,
it,
though.
I guess.
Theo, you get a +1 glaive.
Also, did you say this is better, Jake?
No, I'm saying like aren't +1 shields rarer?
It depends on the campaign. Actually, I'm not sure about it in 5A. Because I know in Pathfinder 3.5, they're significantly cheaper to make, and thus they're more available. Like, fucking magic items are weird in 5 because they don't have prices. Actually, same magic. Yeah, it's actually slightly more expensive due to what's saying magic item prices, 500 more. Now, +1 weapons definitely gonna end up being more effective because don't have to use my fucking one shot to be able to do damage to guys. They're fucking pricks.
Murder them all.
Destroy the child.
Kill Tala.
Yeah, now that I have my +1 sword, I'm like, I know how to test this. I fucking sliced Talam's head off. Smiter. That definitely won't be blowing up my my fucking tenants. Honor, true yards with fairness. Yeah, this is fair. Duty, hell yeah. I'll be responsible for murder. Compassion, cowardice.
Arlen then proceeds to absolutely destroy you.
What's arms plus?
4.
4? So in other words, if I use my AC buff, he hits me on 9. He will probably have advantage. He'll still crit me. So you got that going.
Mm-hmm.
Statistically, I've got the advantage. Actually, you have it.
Okay. Hypno Cow and Arlen.
Oh my gosh, wait.
Yeah. Arlen will get roll a d2, Jake.
Oh my god.
Theo also roll a d2.
Whoa, you can't have me roll a d2. Arlen needs to roll a d2.
Alright, oh.
Ooh, double 1, snake eyes.
Okay. Alright,
Yeah,
Arlen gets I don't know, fuck. I guess like little caps to put over his like canine teeth.
A gun?
His little what? No.
Wow, Arlen gets a gun.
He gets little caps that he can put on his teeth, which give him a +1.
The Divinity Original Sin, like.
And the cow will get golden hoof shoes to give him +1 as well.
Damn, what the hell is a
Roger.
2?
Huh?
What the hell is a 2?
It sounds secretive.
Aw, 2 was a gun.
If I buy a horse, can I roll 1d2 for the horse?
Hey, what about our NPCs? Do they get anything? Let's just push this as much as we can. Wait, does our party as a whole get a +1? Do we get like 1 extra person?
Yeah, how do you think I'm getting my horse?
We'll take Nor.
The Dread Pirate.
Yeah, of course.
Alright.
Oh man, I just realized I actually can't use a horse, really. Because I doubt I can use a tower shield on the back of a horse.
That is very much true.
It's
Alright,
fine,
so
whatever, fucking
any questions for the queen?
I can get feats anyway. So I was not paying attention at all during the letter because I'm me. And this campaign is bad.
That's true.
Like all of so what's the reason this has actually been expedited? Someone is deciding to go try and marry a god or some shit?
Archbishop Cedric, the leader of the North Side, has found out about the god being captured and has thought that if he can get to the god first and somehow control the god's power, he can get rid of arcane magic once and for all. But obviously he's not going to do it. So he has made a proposal to people that's saying that if they go and free the goddess, then she'll probably marry them and they will ascend to godhood. And people are buying into this shit, and so people are being sent out there quite frequently. So she is hurrying up your expedition.
Me with my 6 intelligence. Wait, if I free the god, I can marry her and ascend to godhood? Hell yeah! Well, I'm assuming I'm wise enough to be like, that sounds false. Something about that seems wrong. Wait. Imagine if I think like that, Valor's gonna be like, no. You're an idiot.
Alright, any questions?
What is the resistance we're going to be looking at? Like, how many idiots have been buying into this shit?
Well, they shouldn't attack you. Unless they do. Who knows? They might go in teams, there might be just a single guy. Yeah,
I imagine a lot of people aren't going to team up. There's then going to be the argument of who gets to marry the god.
Well, you never know. There might be fights for that, but also a lot of them are going to die. The temple is completely dangerous.
Oh, so we're being sent there. Nice. I had another question, but I just lost it. Oh yeah, what are our rules of engagement when it comes to this? All right, cool. I'll take that as no. Yeah. RDM everyone.
KOS.
RDM baby. We gotta split up before we RDM them.
Otherwise, we'll get banned.
Yeah.
Yeah. More importantly, you have to make sure that you're doing it outside of voice chat range, so that way they don't call it out and alert other people. Unless they're ghosting pricks, in which they'll do it anyway. You can't speak your dead.
All right. So, as this happens, so do you have any questions?
That was my question. What are our rules of engagement?
Rules of engagement. Try not to kill anyone unless they try to kill you. Then you are able to kill anybody.
All right. So protect anybody. Sly look at Talon. No.
Free.
Kid throws a rock at us.
Fucking American outpost in the Middle East.
Free the goddess. And don't let Emrakul's essence get out.
So free goddess, contain Emrakul, and we are
a piece of Emrakul.
Contain the piece of Emrakul, and look around at our ragtag bunch of idiots. Are you sure we're the right people for the job?
Yes, you're the only people I trust. You see, the secret wording was found out. Someone let loose of the goddess's disappearance.
But how do you know it wasn't one of us?
Because I know. And she just gives you a wink, and that's it.
Are you secretly a god? Is that what's happening here?
No.
I'd like to insight that.
Okay.
That's a 50-50. If you're not Valoria, then you are no god of mine. Get out of my face, bitch. You're not even my queen, idiot.
Bastion hasn't collapsed. Trick now is finding a way in.
Is that it? Should we go now?
Do you know somewhere to open this door?
We got some new equipment. We've got our orders. We've got a god to save.
You can't go through. Let's have a look at the northeast bastion.
Great.
I mean,
I have one question. What is the chances of this god just randomly like blowing up?
probably less than 1%.
Okay.
What are the chances of this god trying to murder us?
Oh, no. I didn't even think of that.
I find. Don't worry. It's probably very low. Oh, it's like 50%. Leo.
Hello.
What are the chances of the god trying to murder us after we set them free? Also, how do we make sure that piece of Imracle is contained?
I don't know. I've never been to the temple. She shouldn't kill you. She's neutral good.
You know what? I'm a good person. I'll take that. I believe I am chaotic good, as always. Hell yeah.
She's neutral good, so she shouldn't just immediately try to kill you unless you kill her, like attack her.
Don't attack.
To trying to kill gods.
I'm partial to trying to kill much.
And she's like, I don't know, just don't let the thing get loose. I don't know.
All right, cool. Do you have any extra information for us? Anything we should be heavily aware of? Do we have any support on this mission, or is it just
Does that
us?
island still have the problem where all like the seagulls are like monsters and there's like dinosaurs everywhere and it's like really not good?
Oh yeah, well let me show you that.
Oh hell yeah, dude! Glad you asked.
Well, you see, color. The island has been sort of cut off, as in all of this. Okay. All of this has been contaminated.
Oh, okay, on that side. Wow, it's convenient that that cave has a vent.
But it is spreading, and it will consume the whole island soon. So, please, we must
going fast, huh?
Get going fast, yeah. But I mean, you will. It's going. It's slowly growing, you know. But it's still a problem. We're not sure if Imracle's vessel is there.
And
okay, I know when you say vessel, you mean like body and like.
Yeah.
But the first thing I thought it was like a boat.
Yeah. Like Imracle's vessel, it's a fucking U.S. carrier.
Yeah, Imracle's vessel as in her humanoid body that she is currently inhabiting until she regains her true form.
Also, this might not be a great time to ask this, but are we being paid? Are we getting rewarded?
That's a good point.
Yes, if you free the goddess, you will definitely get rewarded from me.
Great. But I mean, I would have done it anyway. But
is it? Well, yeah, of course. I'd rather not the world fucking explode. But it's nice to know these things ahead of time. You know, something I should have fight for.
Yeah.
Listen, Tom, we'll be fine. I'm sure of it. Thumbs up.
Thumbs up.
What did you just say? Did you say bump fuck?
No, I said thumbs up.
Oh, they said bump. I'm like, what the fuck does that mean? I thought you were having a stroke. All right.
Well, should we go?
Yeah.
Do we want to go?
I mean, unless anyone else has any questions, I think we should start heading to save the fucking world. Also, normally you like save the saving the world stuff for like pretty high levels. Level 4, by the way. Rescuing a god.
I'm level 4. Let's go kill God.
I'm ready to kill.
This is worse than the time we killed a demigod at like level 9.
Yeah, but we were like nuts level 9.
Yeah, we were nuts level 9. That was like one of the.
What demigod?
Different campaign.
Okay.
Chase's OG one.
Yeah. We killed a demigod at level 9.
Good times.
Like the entire party rolled nuts that fight though.
Oh yeah.
That was a
Except for
good
the-
fight.
Except for the part where you almost got one rounded. And
To be
the
fair,
part where Norix
that
almost
wasn't
got
me.
one.
That wasn't me. That wasn't me rolling bad. That was them rolling all right, and me having a weakness to fire.
Mm-hmm. That was good.
All right. And she
I
says,
do
"All right."
have a question.
Yes.
Is the god weak to anything?
Yeah,
killing
that
the
is
god.
that is not knowledge that you know.
If I had
I'm
to
sorry.
guess,
I mean, yes. That was implied by the question.
What?
That was not knowledge that I know.
Well, yeah, I can't tell you that. Like, it's not like she don't. Oh no, I've never tried.
I love sassy Theo.
No, I don't. I don't think so. Why do you ask?
Well, I don't know.
If I had to guess, Theo, it's
useful?
probably magic missile.
All the god needs to know is shield.
I'll just tell you this, Theo. I don't know if magic missile is going to work on the goddess of magic.
Well, I'm not trying to kill the goddess. I thought is Amrakel doesn't count as a god.
Oh, okay.
How can we
they don't
kill
know.
Amrakel?
You can try to kill a miracle while it's still piecing itself together, but once it forms, it's gonna be unstoppable.
All right, wait. It's like a 13-13, right? Well, if you just get 13-1-1 tokens, and then we get Odric Master Tactician, easy. Wait, no, that doesn't work. Fuck. Then we just need to wait for it to attack us, and then have 13-1-1 tokens.
Or just have 5 wizards cast magic missile.
Or just have Garmon smack everything.
Or just counter when it comes in, easy. I don't know if you can counter a miracle.
I don't know. Probably can banish him, right?
Yeah, exile probably. Have to exile the bastard. Easy.
Custody battle.
No. That's the worst ever.
Web him.
Yeah, does Amrakel fly? I mean,
Does
he's a
Amrakel
dragon, right?
What?
Miracle's in Eldrazi, isn't he?
Oh.
Yeah.
Why does my Discord feel the need to randomly do that on my phone? It just decides, all right, you're done, and it just gives me the axe.
You're talking about how to kill a miracle.
Yeah, I'm sure, you know.
Does Path to Exile work? You want to confirm that?
No, it's an instant.
Oh wait, you can't use instants on it? Damn.
No.
Can you use sorceries on it?
Yeah.
Wrath of God.
Also,
What if you used Path to Exile as
the
a
promise isn't the promised end the one that's immune to instants. What about the Aeon Storm?
Oh, we're using Aeon's Torn. Yeah, that one has protection from colored spells.
Alright, so what we need.
All is dust.
So,
Whatever the fuck.
which
Yeah, orange dust.
school of
Nope.
magic is not colored?
the fucking the artifact that exiles everything on the board. Easy.
Just use Scour from Existence. 7
Memnarch.
mana, exile target permanent. It's colorless.
Anyway,
Memnarch.
Memnarch.
There it is. I love it.
What the fuck did you say to me, little shit?
This jokester doesn't know Memnarch.
Wait, all it does is a tribal sorcery.
Yeah, but Emrakel's not colored, so it doesn't die.
Oh, Zakovets is all colored for me.
So yeah, let's start heading to Onishire. Because I believe that's where we would leave from, right? So let's start heading there. Now let's talk of killing Imrackle.
Yeah, let's head to Onishire to kill Imrackle.
No, to kill a piece of him.
To kill all of Imrackle at once.
Can we exile individual pieces of Imrackle?
Before it forms, yeah, probably. You can probably kill them.
Alright, I need a Catapult Master and 5 tokens. I love Catapult Master so much. Wait, could you Catapult Master Imrackle?
Yeah, Catapult Master's not a spell.
That's fucking funny. Fucking Eldrazi god shows up, gets flung out of existence by a catapult. Easy. Catapult is too strong.
Anyway. Any other questions?
I think we were out of questions.
All right, are the individual pieces weak?
They should be. Weak to anything in particular? Not that anybody knows of. This isn't really something that happens every once in a while.
Okay.
It's
not like some
be choke slam.
Maybe. Please note that not all the pieces will make a person. One will be like her vessel, like her body. The other one will give her more power. The other one will give her more magic. Stuff like that.
I didn't ask whether or not they'd all be people. You can choke slam a table as long as you do it well enough. As long as you know what you do, you can choke slam anything.
Interesting. Well, that's the end of my question.
Yeah, let's go. We're going.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ.
We wasted a lot of time asking bullshit questions and discussing magic rules. A+.
All right. So if there's nothing else to be said, did she make sure? Do you guys still have the magic items that I gave you?
Yes.
Excellent.
No, I left mine in the bag.
In 5 minutes.
What? No, the other relics she gave you, not the weapons.
Oh, the cards.
And the voodoo dice.
I've got the dice.
Yep, we got them.
Alrighty. Carry on. Alright, so make your way to Onishire. Head to the docks. Find a man named Ulrin.
Yeah, but probably less crazy.
He will take you there.
Alright.
Excellent. All right. So onwards and upwards.
Yep.
So it's 1, 2. So it's 2 days. 2 days and a half trip. And as you guys begin to head out of Wee Ridge, who would like to roll? Are you guys gonna take a card? Are you guys just gonna walk?
We don't really have a card, do we?
No.
I would assume we're just walking, right?
Yeah.
We would have had a small cart if someone didn't destroy all the horses.
Look, I'm sorry.
When are all the horses? Oh yeah, the nuke. I'm assuming.
Mm-hmm.
I can't believe I completely forgot that nuke existed.
Arlen almost died.
Oh, I think that's because my internet was taking a shit, and I came back after it, and people were like, "Yeah, this happened." I was like, "Okay, I guess."
Yeah, it's better just to accept it than question it.
Alright. Who wants to roll a D100 for...
We know you want to, Theo.
You got it.
Oh, Payton's too quick. You rolled 90, so we'll take it.
Okay.
Theo, roll one anyway. Let's see what you would have got. No, it's way better.
Just out of curiosity, which one's 71? What would 71 be?
Yeah. Yeah, we're just curious because that's like one of our favorite numbers as a group.
Shut up.
We really like that number. And also, just curious, would you say 71 is better for us or worse for us than what number 90 is?
Shush.
I too would like this information.
I too would like this.
And if they both are bad, could we theoretically ask for like a third number? Just curious.
Alright, as you guys continue on your journey, you guys are about, night is gonna be descending in a couple of hours.
90 hours from now.
When you see, actually, everyone roll perception.
Everyone?
I'm very perceptive.
Even my dog?
Yeah, the dog will just nudge you again.
Yeah, you're right. Ooh, Talon actually didn't roll that terribly. Unfortunately, we have to beat Scritch in order to get anything here. Dog,
I can't
what's
tell
your
anyone else
Wolf
what I
Eyes
see.
Once again, you're better than me. You're always better than me.
Alrighty. Everyone that rolled 14 or more.
Oh, wait, yes. Good job.
If I combine my two numbers, I made it.
You guys see off in the distance, there is a woman walking around.
Oh, no, I hate women.
I believe you hate a majority of the party.
Including myself.
Yeah.
Garamond loves snacks.
Unfortunately, I'm going to have to go for the night.
I'm looking like a snack.
Good night, everyone.
Have a nice
Good
night.
Good night.
I'm gonna be real. I thought she left a while ago. I didn't know she was.
I was watching something for 2 hours, so I could talk to my mom about it.
Yes.
Are there any notable features about this person aside from the fact that they're a woman?
Yes. She has. Yes, she has long white hair.
Oh, that's suspicious.
And she has long blue robes.
I was gonna say Khaleesi.
And as you get closer, her most remarkable feature is that it looks like she has tears etched into her face.
God.
What's with all these crying people?
Question: does anyone point out this woman?
Yeah, I mean, I'll point them out. Her,
Right.
it, them.
Weird. But we're on an urgent mission from maybe God.
Well, I mean, we can talk to them while we're walking, right?
Yeah, we can eat them.
Well, I mean,
What? No.
I believe Roland told me about who they talked to, so they fit the bill, I believe.
What?
Hey, and, we were at town at Santa. When I was playing cards, Roland went and talked to someone.
Does this look like that person?
Does she look like the same person I talked to, or is it just the tears that look distinctive?
It is exactly the same person.
It's a different person with tears etched into her face.
No, it is her.
That's that lady I was actually talking to at the tavern.
That's kind of creepy. That's kind of creepy.
Her name was Peoria or something, right?
Peoria.
Peoria.
What's creepy about coincidence? Because that's definitely all this is.
I'm hoping.
Yeah, if you say so. You're right. You're right.
No.
We're just walking along, right?
Yeah.
Apologize more.
No.
I'll kind of mosey over towards her. Hello again, Peoria?
Peoria?
Peoria.
Oh, wow, it's my friend Roland. Hi, how are you? She grabs your hand and just kind of quite happily, it's so good to see you, and she gives you a hug, and you feel drips of tears roll onto your shoulder. So happy to see you.
What are you doing this far out of town?
I'm a wanderer. I travel from place to place.
How
I use tier marks to track where I've been.
What? What, Robin?
How interesting. I would have expected you to stay in town.
No. I was there for a little bit, and then I gotta make my way around. What about you? And who are these?
I'm Garmon.
Yes, aren't you the cutest little thing?
I'm gonna eat you.
She picks you up.
You put me down.
You're so cute.
I will eat your fucking fingers.
She begins hugging you, and you just feel crying. She's like, you're so cute and precious to this world.
Help me.
Ma'am, please put down the small lizard person.
So she puts Garmon under one arm. And who are you? What is your name?
I'm Chalet.
It's nice to meet you. And she puts a hand out.
A half step back. Alright, she puts a hand out. I will shake it.
Alright.
I'm going to eat your fucking fingers if you don't put me down.
Oh, he's so cute. And she puts you down. That's so cute. What about the rest of you?
I'm Talum. That's our
fucking shooter.
What? No, don't shoot me, please.
It's a pleasure to meet you, Talum.
She did manhandle me. That's fucking funny.
And then she kind of shoves you out of the way. And who is this dog?
That's Arlen.
She begins hugging Arlen.
Bite him. Do it.
She picks Arlen up.
Ma'am, please stop manhandling the small members of the party.
They don't appreciate it very much.
Arlen's actually fine with it.
Oh, who's a good doggy? Oh, they're just so cute. She's just crying into his fur. They're just so good. And what is this? Oh, is this a hypno cow?
Use the ability now.
Put him in death.
Fire an interdiction pulse.
Well, I'm not gonna answer the hypno cow.
Up to you, Theo. It's your cow now.
You are the cow.
You are the cow.
Moo.
Pleasure to meet you. And what about you? Who's left? Oh, the bird and Theo. What is your names?
Olga.
Pleasure to meet you, Olga. She puts her hand out.
I suppose I'll shake it.
Bite her fingers off.
She walks over to the Kenku. What's your name?
I'll just gesture and say, I'm Scritch.
Oh, you're so cute! She begins hugging you. And she's just hugging you.
Oh.
I'm just gonna take a step back.
She takes a step forward.
I will take a step between them.
She begins hugging you too.
Fucker.
Oh, it's a pleasure to meet you all. Isn't it such a wonderful day to be out?
No.
I'm gonna look at this lady through my monocle, Leo. Do I see anything?
Yes. You see a huge blue aura.
Ma'am, I would like to ask A, for you to stop hugging me, and B, for you to explain why you are crying.
Why are you glowing blue?
What do you mean?
Glowing blue?
What?
And,
I don't
and
see this.
the relatively even look on my face becomes slightly more panicked. Of she's glowing blue.
Yeah.
And this is how I react to everything. Isn't it such a great, wonderful life to live in? All the small pleasures and life's greatest mysteries.
Has she stopped hugging me? Please say yes.
She what?
Has she stopped hugging me?
Yes, but she is holding your hand.
No idea.
And she, as she like kind of like moves around, she like kind of lifts her hands up, and she lifts your hands up with her, and then she drops your hands. Life's greatest mysteries.
God.
Last time I did this in preparation for something bad happening, it worked out very well for me. So I'm doing it again.
Celestial, the protection gives several true creatures of the time had disadvantage. The target, okay.
I'm also going to. I'm pretty sure once again, like usual, this isn't going to do anything, but I'm going to detect a divine sense. So location of any celestial fiend or undead within 60 feet, and type not whose presence.
Nope.
All right.
Celestial fiend or undead?
Yeah.
Nothing.
I was expecting that, but it's not like fucking I should save it up.
So what are all of you? Where are you all going?
The hell? We're on a message from the Queen. Message? A fucking mission from the Queen.
Oh, how wonderful. Isn't it wonderful? She is such a great person. My favorite ruler. And she starts crying again.
She seems nice enough. Ma'am, would you like a handkerchief?
It's okay. I'll be fine.
Just to make sure, Leo, no one else was glowing from the looking through the monocle, right?
No. Just her and her big blue aura.
Hey Tom, what the fuck does that? What do you mean by that aura?
Here, look through this.
I will look through that, and I see a big blue aura.
Yep.
What the fuck does that mean?
The person I bought this from said something about like it sees lost magic. I don't know what that means, to be honest.
It sees lost magic?
Mm-hmm.
That means nothing to me.
That means nothing to me either. Maybe it was just like a sales pitch.
Does she appear to be human?
Lost? Oh.
She appears to be human, other for the fact that, other than just her height.
How tall is she?
She's around, like, 7-ish. 7-ish.
Holy shit!
Okay. Whoa.
7 foot? She
Okay.
can't handle any of us.
That
4 feet taller than me. You could stack another Caramon on me, and I still wouldn't be taller.
My fucking...
Well, you're so cute!
I'm actually a short kid for once. I'm 5'7". She's fucking towering over me. I am more cautious at this point. After realizing that. And now it's time to do the dumb thing. Which is, I am going to ask her if she is human.
Roll initiative.
Oh, so you ask her if she's human.
Yes.
Well, do I appear human to you?
A bit tall for a human.
Also, you're glowing blue.
Yeah, glowing blue. Also, the constant crying seems weird. And also she has, like... The marks are, like, permanently on her face, right?
Yeah.
Like they were tattooed, or, like, scars, or, like, a
Yeah.
birthmark?
Yeah.
I'm going to say, and the whole tear track thing is not exactly normal.
Well, you're right. I am human for the most part. Just a little magic, and she kind of snaps her fingers in a little, puff of smoke, just like a little puff of smoke out of her hand. Just a little magic here and there.
Magic user.
There are so many magic users in the party. Fuck off with that shit. Get the fuck out of here, Garma.
Okay.
Furthermore, I don't know what you mean by glowing blue.
Sorry, what'd you say?
I'm not sure what you mean by glowing blue.
I don't think we'd be able to show you, unfortunately.
Show me what?
The fact that you have a bluish aura.
Oh?
Yeah, you.
And how can you tell that?
Intuition.
Oh? What magic?
Give me one second. I need to see. Oh my, damn it! I was about to say I need to check my test of devotion. One of them, first one, honesty. Fuck. It says I can't lie. It doesn't say I can't obscure the truth. I'm going to say through the use of magic. You seem to be radiating a bluish magic.
What?
Which is not normal.
Sorry, my thing cut out.
Oh, I said just we know it through the use of magic, and you seem to be radiating a bluish magic, like aura, which is not normal.
True.
I'm not lying. I'm just obscuring the truth.
Do you know anything about like lost magic or anything like that?
Oh, she kind of gives it a thought. Yeah, it's ancient magic. Just things from hundreds and hundreds of years ago. It's almost from the gods.
Just a weird question here. Just a real oddball. You know any of that?
Do I know any of it?
Yeah.
I know about it.
Cause
damn it!
Yeah.
This. I'll hold up the monocle. This thing.
Oh, and she strides over to you.
Well, I'm going to move to intercept in the way again.
she kind of just
maybe much larger than me, but I'm clad in steel.
So she stops in front of I guess where Chalet is intercepting, and then she just kind of leans over you, she bends down to take a closer look at it. Oh wow, I haven't seen one of those in a long time. Where'd you manage to get one of those?
I literally just bought it. I'm sorry. Should I not have it?
No, it's wonderful.
No, you shouldn't have it. You should give it to me.
No, you shouldn't have it.
That's such a wonderful thing that you found such an item, and Chalet, you start feeling tears falling on your head. It's just wonderful that you're able to find such a thing that you can find. I guess I could tell you. The Queen trusts you, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yes. I lay down in front of her on my stomach, and she's so excited every time.
Oh, you're so cute. Who wouldn't be?
What the fuck he's talking about?
She picks Garmin up. She picks Garmin up again.
Damn it!
Just hugging Garmin.
You fool! You shouldn't have reminded her of your presence.
So she's gonna hold Garmin. Well, Himiko will be right back, but Theo is still here. So she's holding Garmin while she says, "Well,
go, damn it."
She starts choking Garmon
Yeah,
out.
puts Garmon in a headlock. He keeps throwing a loud snap.
Do you know of Miracle?
Oh, yeah.
He seems like a bitch. Let me go.
Oh, you're so cute. Look at the little things you say.
Squirmy, thinking he can escape.
Damn it.
Is that the kind of mission that the queen trusted you on?
Possibly. Who are you to know?
It could be. It might not be. But
Well, I'm gonna roll deception.
Who?
Anybody? Well, both of you that tried to lie.
Well, no, I didn't try and lie. I said, who are you to know?
Okay, well then tell him.
Oh, good.
Can I just clamp a hand over Talon's mouth at this point?
Tell him you're a great liar.
Oh, I missed.
Answer the question.
Yeah, that's actually not bad.
Alright, let me make a roll. Over here. So I'm not letting you see what her stats are.
Plus 18. That's unfortunate.
That's important now. Well, I'm gonna assume by your nervous friend here that you are. Well,
Turning sad, look at Talon.
Not what you've
Like,
done.
oh man.
I'm really sorry.
so she's
No,
still
it's fine. Just
she's still holding Talon, but she'll give a slight kind of like little curtsy in her little rose.
she's holding Talon now.
Not
Jesus.
holding Talon. Not holding Talon. Holding Garmon.
Holding
She's
Talon by
like-
the throat, Garmon in a headlock.
She does a little curtsy.
Just reach right over my head, the bastard.
I'm one of the keys.
Oh.
You know,
As
like a
in-
key.
Wait a minute. So the keys are the parts of Emrakul that need to be combined, right? I was asking you. So does that mean
yeah.
she is part of Emrakul?
Sort of. Consider her. Consider that she is containing the essence of, and she is just kind of more of a guardian of it.
So like a Horcrux, kind of?
Yeah.
So we need to kill her.
Kind of like a seal.
No, we don't need to kill her because if she's a guardian of it, then that means we actually want to keep her from dying. Because if she dies, then it's going to be released.
Fuck.
Yeah.
Right? That's
Yeah.
how that works, right?
That
Alright,
is
cool.
exactly how that works.
I'm so fucking big brain, dude.
So can you imagine that this lady is 7 feet tall, has like tears etched into her face, and she's a key, and then the other key we knew was Dr. Mario, who is just a regular ass.
Hey, the queen told you that they varied in
Yeah.
shape and size.
This person could crush Garmon in her hands. The doctor couldn't crush a
I'm back.
fucking piece of paper, probably. The doctor couldn't fight his way out of a wet paper bag. He could fight better than the guy with broken arms and legs, though. Presumably.
Yeah, I'm one of the keys, and unfortunately, we lost one recently.
If you're one of the keys, then shouldn't you be taking measures to protect yourself?
Well,
like, for instance, you're currently holding a, no offense, Garmon, more or less wild animal under your arm that keeps threatening to bite off your fingers.
She holds kind of Garmin, kind of.
Or him, or her.
She holds Garmin in front of her. Look at this cute little face. He couldn't hurt anything. She's kind of.
Meanwhile, Garmin's just fucking biting rapidly at her.
I've killed our dragon, you bitch.
You're so cute.
It was like, there's nothing more relaxing than going home and petting your dog, and the dog's like freaking out.
Well, we're not really. We're a little odd, as you'll find us. Each in our own right.
I'm naming on that one.
We each represent a different aspect of humanity.
Wanderlust?
What?
Well, you said she was a wonder, so I asked if she was Wanderlust.
No.
Yeah, that's a joke. that it's pretty fucking obvious which one she is.
It's an odd take. She's an odd take on it.
The little joys in life.
Little joys in life.
She keeps mentioning that, so
Yeah. So
she also fucking cries a lot.
and they've taken the essence that my friend represented, so he won't form back. I will. If I were to be killed, will form back.
Ask away.
Oh, so you're saying
Alright,
you
but
just
what if they
keep
take
killing
your
you over and over again?
Stop it, Garmon. Back. Don't make me get the
No,
spray.
he wouldn't be able to do a little dig. She kind of puts you kind of close to her face. You're so cute.
Bite off her nose.
I'm alright.
She'll put you in a bear hug.
You hear the
Fucking
sound
kill
of
me
Garmon's
now.
ribs cracking.
Hello?
Hi.
Okay, she'll put you in a bear hug, Garmon.
Do we hear the creak of Garmon's ribs under the string?
Yeah, you're created. She's so cute.
I can't wait till you're dead.
You can wait, and you will.
She just comes back. She said so.
Yeah, unless someone takes the essence, because that's what happened to Dr. Mario.
Why don't we take it?
No, that's not how that works.
Just give me it, and then I become 7 feet tall like her.
I don't think that's how that works.
Oh, you're so cute. You want to be tall.
I think you're destined to be short.
Squeezing you a little harder, Garmon.
Blood starts gushing out of his mouth. His lungs get pierced.
Is this the story of Ham's characters to just get either ripped or crushed apart?
She's fucking killing me.
Ma'am, please put down the small lizard man. I think he might be dying.
Oh, he's just so cute. But she puts Garmon down.
I'm gonna hide behind Chalet.
Jesus. How long is it until the entire party ends up hiding behind So you're one of the pieces of the key. Sorry.
That's right.
Damn it, I'm getting this fucking mixed up with the other one. Fuck. You're one of the 13 keys, or whatever. Not one of the pieces of the key. That's a different campaign entirely.
I am one of the keys, yes.
Fuck DMs and naming shit key. Bastards.
Why'd they let you in?
Alright.
There
we're
were
not gonna be able
seven.
to
There were
convince
7 of
you.
us in total. Now there's only 6 of us.
It actually is just the pieces of the key, huh? This is the worst. Alright, so is there any way we can convince you to do this in a more safe fashion? Like, how good are you at keeping yourself from being murdered?
Pretty well.
Pretty well.
Yeah.
Please don't start crying again.
It's just such a
I've had
wonderful-
enough with emotional teammates.
It's just such a wonderful day to be here. Look how beautiful
Don't be
the sky
sorry.
is.
I'm not going to be able to handle this if you're apologizing every few seconds and she's crying. Because I'm going to start freaking out.
Okay. Sorry. That's it.
Does...
Want to join the party?
Please no.
I feel like numerous party members would not be able to survive if that happened. My sanity
I'll stab
included.
myself with this newly acquired scimitar.
Aren't you on a mission?
Was it hard?
Yes.
Where are you on a mission to?
Drac. I mean,
No, that doesn't exist.
yeah.
Fucking shithole land. I don't know what it's called.
Oh dear. So you, I assume you tell her to go into that temple.
Yeah, you should not go there.
I definitely can't go there. Yeah. Well, not all of us are humanoid. 2 of the keys are just objects. No form of their own. Well, one of them is always changing shape. The one in the temple, though, is a little odd. It's just a flask.
All right.
Just a flask made of glass.
So you should keep yourself safe. And we should probably continue on our journey before you pick up any other party members and start choking them to death on accident.
I would never do such a thing. They're all just so cute.
You know, you said that, but we have a small lizard man who definitely has some fractured ribs.
Oh, I'm so sorry.
Don't worry, they're probably hairline.
But isn't life just such wonderful pleasures?
Don't worry, ribs grow back.
Scar on my chest.
Being able to experience such things.
Don't worry, ribs grow back. No, they don't. Alright.
Well, I'll let you on your way now. I hope we run in again soon.
Blessings of Valoria on your journey.
You cut out. I cut out, sorry.
I just said blessings of Valoria on your journey.
Oh.
And Valoria's like, no.
No. Roland.
Mm-hmm.
Are you here spiritually or are you asleep, Robin?
I'm here.
Okay. She hands you she hands you a kind of what's it called? As an urn? I think it's called an urn.
What, like a clay pot? Because that's an urn.
Yes, she hands you an urn. She out of her robe, under her robe, she just pulls out an urn. Here, this will help you on your journeys.
Oh, thank you.
Girardi jar, smile.
All right, see you around. And she begins to just wander out. She wanders straight off the path, not even on the road. She just walks into the forest.
I hope you die.
Bye.
I hope I never see you
Good
again.
luck on your travels.
And next time I'll fucking stab you.
No, you won't.
Right in the shit.
Will not.
Because I can't reach your fucking face from down here.
You will not do any of those things.
Right.
Bring a second gun on so I can reach your face.
What you're going to do to make sure that you don't get grabbed and crushed again is just get behind me, and I will hold my shield up, and we will fray.
Alrighty. So,
what was the urn?
It was an urn. She didn't tell you what it was. She just said it was an urn.
It said it will help on our travel. Specifically on your travels, I think.
So, alright, so you guys will end up resting at some point. Nothing happens through the night. And you'll wake up and continue on your travels again. Who wants to roll the next D100?
Wow. Theo.
The Hypno Cow.
Yo, wait. I'd just like to point out that Theo rolled a 71 the last one, and this one he finished up the 100.
Powerful.
Life has balance.
Theo's Thanos. Wow. Theo knows.
Well, no, Theo would be Thanos if he rolled a 15 of 50.
It's perfectly imbalanced, as all things should be.
Alright, let's see. Everyone roll charisma.
Charisma?
Everyone?
Check or save?
Except for the animals. Check.
Check it.
Yeah.
Oh my god, wait, I'm winning.
I mean, I'm like an animal.
A fatty 3, baby.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like I'm missing someone. Olga.
I'm trying to figure out why my character sheet just I'm not sure what's going on. Give me a second. Alright, charisma.
Wow, you guys all rolled like shit.
Sure did, huh?
Right.
I've got a -2.
Can I use Valoria's Blessing? Roll with advantage.
No.
I'd like to use Chase's Bardic Inspiration.
I'd like to use Divine Smite to add 2d8 to that roll.
Right. As you guys continue on the journey, you see an old lady hobbling. She just kind of passing by. She goes up to Talib and says, "Oh, here you go, sweetheart." And she hands you a small. From her little basket that she has, she pulls out an apple. And she hands it to you. She continues to walk. Enjoy. Safe travels.
Thanks.
She continues to walk down the road. And that's it.
Cool. Is it like a nice looking apple?
Yes, it's very red. Very not overly big. It's just like a normal size apple, but it's quite red.
Alright, sweet. Fuck it. I'll start eating it. Why not?
Okay.
Okay, that was not a good reaction to me saying I'm eating it.
Okay. Make a con saving throw.
Oh, come on.
Oh, wow.
You still fail.
You begin to choke. You begin to choke on the apple.
Slam hand on back.
And with a nice a headbutt from Arlen and a hand pat from Payton, plop goes the piece. As the piece goes flying out, it lands on the ground and then just fizzles into ash.
Nice idiots.
Why would someone give me that?
Probably because that person is a fucking colossal bitch. And it is.
What about the rest of the apple? Does that fizzle into ash?
No, you continue eating it. See what happens.
I guess I'll carve the apple up.
Would it? God. Can I do a medicine to make sure nothing is wrong with Colin after that?
Yeah, go for it.
Well, it fails. I can just heal you. As a fatty.
Colin looks perfectly fine.
You don't feel cursed.
Is there? I am gonna cut the apple up. Is there anything like in it?
When you cut the apple, it turns into ash.
Okay.
Open your mouth, stick out your tongue, and say ah.
Looks perfectly normal.
You're fine.
Thanks.
Don't accept food from strangers.
She seemed like a nice old lady.
Does being a nice old lady mean she isn't a stranger?
Yeah, but I mean, well, sorry.
Don't.
Oh, no.
Let's just go.
Oh, okay.
Alright, everyone, if a weird old lady, nice or not, walks up to you and offers you an apple, don't eat it.
I'm gonna eat it.
I feel like this isn't something I should have to explain to grown adults, but do not eat something that has been given to you by someone you do not know.
Free food. Why would you not eat it?
Alright, well, take your chances then, Garmon.
I'd like to dignify that with a response after you just watched what happened.
I mean, just bad luck. A nice old lady comes up and gives me an apple. I'll just bite her hand off at the same time.
Excellent. Alrighty. As you guys continue on your journey, nothing really happens other than those two events that are memorable to mention. But in the distance, we see the seafaring town of Onishire, and that is where we will end session.
Nice. And they're recording there.
We did it.
Actually, is there anything else I need before I end the recording?
Not that I know of. Oh,
Right.
actually, there's one more thing. Everyone levels up.
That's not a small thing at all. You're a fucking liar and a traitor to the cause, and you will be executed as such.
We're level 5, guys.
And
You know,
they're
that means we
level
all get extra attendance. Wait. Uh-oh.
Hate to see it.
At least Arlen gets better.
I get extra attack and more smites.
We're going
And
to
better.
Arlen first. So 5, 6, 7. Let's go, Arlen. 28 big HPs.
I could roll for HP, but given that I don't have a very high con, I feel like that's a terrible idea. 7.
I mean, I default get 8 HP per level, which is nice.
Get 7.
I gain speed.
So you actually gain more HP per level than I do.
Well, we both have the same hit die, and I just have +2 to con.
Yeah.
Oh, hey, I think I get.
Insane.
Oh, I get second level spells. Cool.
Same. You get second level Divine Smite, baby.
Yeah, that's way better than whatever the hell I get.
I like second level spells for.
I'm sure Ranger has some cool second level spells.
I'm a big fan of Pass Without Trace.
Just naturally good.
Much to many DM chagrin.
Rangers can learn Healing Spirit?
Yeah.
Shit.
Ranger gets a lot of shit that you wouldn't expect.
Oh, Spike Growth. That spell's awesome.
Yeah. I like Spike Growth
Man
a lot.
is now at 60 HP.
Mitchell can attest to the fact that I love Spike Growth.
Who doesn't love Spike Growth? Spike Growth is awesome.
It just makes it so that I have to think of ways for enemies to get around it.
Yeah,
I get to have some really, really fun times. Things are very surprising.
There have been 2 times where I've used that on enemies, and Mitchell will be like, "All right, it works." Past that,
Oh, no,
Mitchell's
it's
like,
way
"Come
more
on,
than
you're
that.
an
Are you
idiot."
kidding me?
No, it is.
I think there's been actually 2 attempts where things either flew over it and basically just said, "Yeah, we can fly." By the way, or they did some other.
There have been far
things
more than 2
did
attempts,
not.
but I will say that far and away more of them have succeeded than failed.
Wait, do I get the extra?
You just
attack
remember the
that
ones
they-
that failed far more than you remember the ones that succeeded.
I don't know. Both are pretty memorable.
I don't remember the ones that succeed at all. Because the fights just turn into, alright, I shoot them for X amount of time, and then the fight's over. The ones where they succeed, the ones where the Spike Growth fails are the ones where it's like, cool, well, this is going to be an easy fight, and then I take 18 damage in 1 attack.
Yeah.
It's like, oh, well, that's unfortunate.
Where is
Lesser Restoration, huh?
Oh, Stunning Strike is just an extra thing. It's not part of the key. Okay. That works.
I just realized this has fucking Dragon Drop. I should use that.
Do I get this?
Yeah.
I mean, I would just use my physical copy back.
Yay.
Hey, Jake.
Hmm?
Very good paladin spells.
None. You only want to smite.
That is incorrect.
I now have 5.
So now,
Protection
Honestly-
from poison. That is
honestly,
the
Peyton?
fucking.
Can I be real
Holy
with you
shit.
for a second here?
Yeah.
Lorik only used 1st level spells and 3rd level spells. 2nd level
Yeah, I
was
know.
literally just my smite slot.
Also, protection from poison is quite possibly the worst fucking paladin spell I've ever heard of. When you can just spend 5 fucking lay on hands
now Garmon.
to get rid of the poison anyway.
Can do this.
I didn't actually realize, but looking at Monk, at 5th level, your damage increases, like, massively. because not only
Oh no, fifth
do you get
level.
an
Fifth
extra
level's
attack,
the monk nuts.
yeah, not only do you get an extra attack, not only do you get stunning strike, not only do you,
Goes up
of
to a
course, get an extra.
D6.
Yeah, it starts going into D6 now.
It is awesome.
So my max has gone up by 2 points.
I'll be back.
In full
Fine
round
Steed.
combats is.
Holy shit.
Well, now I get 3 attacks minimum in combat if I use it for if I use my bonus action that way. Which, if you're not using your bonus action that way or using it to key in other ways, you're doing it wrong. Leo, by the way, I'm just counting the hand wraps as basically a magical version of the punching attack. Is that all right?
Yeah, perfect.
Okay. Okay, I'm upgrading it the same way as my normal punching attacks.
Yeah. I like that hand wraps in this scenario, like just the amulet of claws or whatever the fuck it's called.
Yeah, and then at next level they'll almost be worthless. They'll still add a +1, but their magical nature
+1's
won't be
always
as
nice.
necessary.
+1 can get you a hit. +1 can get you a kill. Branding smite.
I just mean next level my attacks are going to be magical anyway, so that particular aspect won't be as important.
Pass Without Trace is just so fucking good.
Oh, it's actually amazing.
Don't
Once you
use
hit,
it around plants.
yeah, once you hit, I think 10th level, 11th level, no 10th. You combine that with the not moving bonus, and that's an automatic +20. How many? All right, what's some shit in here that I don't? Heroism. Don't use heroism. Get rid of that and pick up Fine Steed for now, because I want my fucking horse. What kind of paladin am I without a fucking noble steed? Pretty normal one, funnily enough. Yo.
I do want spike growth though.
Should I get a camel steed? The ultimate thing in the jungle, camel baby. Oh, so what was your question, Jake?
I know I want spike growth. It's just a matter of if I want it. Jump is so useless, but I'm waiting for it to be useful so I can be like, ha ha ha, behold, I have jump.
If you're waiting for it to be useful, you're gonna be waiting good fucking while, my friend.
I know, but if it was ever useful, I'd be so hype.
Jump's one of the things where it's like, if you can get a very cheap, ring that just lets you cast it at will, then that's definitely worth it, because there are times when you can use it. The problem is ever having that prepared or able to cast that over any other spell is a fucking waste of a spell slot.
Mm-hmm.
Jump.
How do I get rid of this?
Amazingly situational it is.
Yeah. At least it's not some of Pathfinder's situational spells, though. So.
At least a fair few of Pathfinder's situational spells can be used for other stuff, but yeah, no, not great for the most part.
You know, like crewing a ship with skeletons.
Yeah, that's fair. I also
that's one example. I can think of at least a few others.
I would also maintain that is given to the people who just know infinite spells but prepare them each day. So that's something to where if you would just prepare it ahead of time if you knew there was going to be an issue, or if you didn't know, you would just take a long rest and then do it. Ceremony. What does a ceremony do?
It's not useful.
Wedding. Hey, anyone want to get married in the party?
I'd like to marry everybody.
Losing freaking.
Wait, if I marry members of the party, then that's actually amazing for me because I get +2 buzz to AC. Of course, I can only be from this right again only if widowed, which will mean someone's gonna have to sacrifice. Someone's gonna have to take one for the team.
So here's a question: if someone dies and gets resurrected, do you get widowed in that moment, right?
Well, you
Do you just have to
would-
get married while they're still dead, and then when they come back?
Well, I think you would be widowed because they died. Let's see. Widowed. Become
So
a
I know I have a god now.
lose one's spouse through death. So once someone's spouse has died, then they have been widowed. So in theory,
I don't think that we have like animation though, or resurrection, so it's kind of hard to
listen.
filter that in.
Listen.
Hey, we got people that have access to
Shut
the
up.
druids. No, druids don't get a third level res.
No, I mean
Garmon
for the
will
purposes of reality's widowing.
Oh,
Yeah. However, shut up.
I would say like 99% of people in World of Dungeons and Dragons probably have to go through the same process because resurrection isn't something everyone can do, but
Listen, all right. I'm 100% sure, 50% sure that we can just cheese God and they won't be like, man, you can't do that. Listen, Valoria's a cool person. I'll talk with her about it. We'll have a chat.
Garmon believes himself is his own god.
Garmon is dumb.
Garmon is dumb.
Well, shit.
Garmon has 9 intellect. Come at me.
Garmon has more intellect than Chalet.
What?
Did you forget when I got brain damage?
Oh, yeah.
dude, why Rangers level
I
2
forgot that.
spells are all nuts.
Oh yeah, no, it's actually amazing.
I wish I could get a what do you call it? I can't think of the name. Healing spirit, but I can't. I don't get a 5th spell that I know until level 7.
Yeah, it's not ideal.
Garmon tanky. Garmon had 60 HP.
I'm doing the AIDS thing where I'm looking through all of my books to make sure I'm not forgetting about possible spells I could have.
Garmon had 60 HP and 19 AC.
Yeah.
And has rage.
Not this. Does any paladin spells? Nope, skips right past paladin.
I really don't want Garmon to ever die.
That's unfortunate given your track record.
Yeah.
No, my track record is only barely better.
I mean, I just keep making the same character in different forms and just hoping.
Nice.
Have you realized why your characters might be dying if you just keep making the same character?
Well, Thrall technically isn't dead.
No, but the campaign is.
The campaign.
So what's the fucking difference?
He was changing.
I mean, yeah, slowly.
And his father is the character that I used everything for.
God, how many spells do I get prepared? Is it my paladin level plus my charisma?
I believe that's the case.
Wait, what?
I don't know how many spells I have prepared. These actually matters for me.
Oh.
Strong presence of undead. Oh, come on, guy.
Bearing. Charisma modifier plus half your paladin level, rounded down. That's fucking game. Which means I actually didn't gain any this time. So I still have 6. What's another spell? Lesser Restoration? Lesser Restoration is pretty good. So we'll get rid of Divine Favor, because I never use that shit, because I'm all about tankiness.
Somebody from Mix was on a TV show that I was watching during D&D. And he's saying pretty alright. And he got robbed.
Lichcraft is tempting, but no. What the? Okay. That works.
Hey, Jake. I might have realized something I can do, which is fucking hilarious. Because I can get Zone of Truth. So I could cast that on you, hope you fail the save, and then question you, like, why am I scary to you? Because that can't backfire.
This
It's
is why.
fucking
This
funny
is
as
why.
hell. I'm afraid right now, fuck! No.
Huh. It's a tough- Oh,
So
well,
now
that's neat.
have Blessed, Protection from Evil and
Need to
Good,
bring that back up.
Sanctuary, Shield of Faith, Lesser Restoration, and Fine Steed all prepared. Fine Steed I only need for like today though.
I remember I read there's some book that I had where one of the ninjas had effectively what was it, summon horse or something like that, and he basically just used it for cannon fodder, just over and over and over again. The poor horses died.
Unleash the Claymore Horse, brother to the.
No, it was basically to like block doorways, throw at enemies,
Oh,
you
that's
know.
fucked up.
Yeah.
At least do the Claymore Horse because at least they die with fucking I don't know, pride. Claymore. So you've got the suicide. Oh wait, no. Glyph of Warding Zombies, Claymore Roomba, and Door Horses. The three messengers of the apocalypse. Now we just need one more.
Yeah.
So Claymore Roombas would be War. Glyph of Warding Zombies would be Pestilence.
It's really expensive zombies. Holy heck.
And then let's see, the sacrificial horse would be Death.
I remember
So we just
I did
need
have-
famine.
what was it? I remember I had some evil undead nation that instead of, you know, putting on Glyph of Warding, they just strapped zombies with effectively oil bombs and then sent them towards like fortifications. It didn't work very well, but when you have infinite zombies, then that's no problem.
Zombies and bombs, my favorite.
Yeah. Oh, they
Did you
just
say
they strapped a big wooden barrel to their back and then just sent them forward.
Hey guys, did you say bomb bees?
No, I didn't say that. What is the joke?
That's funny. Come on.
What is the joke? You didn't laugh at my joke earlier, bitch. I'm not laughing at yours.
Did somebody say
I had a real
bomb
fucking.
bees?
I had a banger earlier. No one laughed.
Wait, what? You did?
I'm pretty sure it was just another like shitty one that I told. I think it was like someone said you are something. I was like, no, I'm Chalet.
It's a good chance I just missed it because
Yeah.
that is something that would make me laugh. I was in and out of that session, so.
Wow.
It was just one of the classic ones where like there was no real fucking reason for anyone to laugh, but it was one of the ones where I say and normally you would laugh because it was your kind of stupid humor, but there's nothing like, what the fuck, guys? That was fucking funny.
Oh god. I swear, the more likely I am to laugh at a joke, the less likely everyone else I know is.
That's not true
Okay, except for you.
because
You're
you and I
excited.
have very similar senses of humor. They were both retarded.
Okay, give me 1 sec. I'm about to switch from my phone to my computer because there aren't people in my house anymore, so I can actually be in the ideal place. Okay, be back. Wait, let me
I need more Battlefield. Goddamn. Oh, come freaking. Well, let's go to that. Yay. I wish I freaking noticed that earlier.
I'm back, but funnily enough, I'm gonna be right back because I gotta go pee.
Alright, I'm also gonna go get some food and go pee.
Oh, that's why I didn't go there. Because there's a freaking stupidly scary thing up here. Frick it, we have undead. We don't care about poison. Nice. That means more corpses. Oh yeah, guys, that it's totally gonna be scared. Can you even terror? No, you can't. There's no way you're gonna beat its terror. All right, here's the dance macabre. Only a matter of time, Elder Hydra. Wait, what was that? Oh, Tataran chains, probably. Ooh, slave. That'd be quick. Survive.
I'm back.
That's
Welcome.
a jerk for real this time.
Okay, what actually are you doing? Oh, okay.